Өнөөдөр бид эдгээр ухаарлан хайрсан лекцүүдийн нэгийг танилцуулах хувь тохиолоо. Буддийн сургаал юм. Хүчлэг гүйцэгч Эрдэнэс 10 бүлгийн 1-р хэсгийг багшаавын шүтэлцээ нэвтрүүлгээр Франц улсад 2015 оны 8 сарын 13-нд англи хэл дээр тайлснаар хүргэж байна.
Hello Buddha, why do you cry? In your stone heart, how much desire? Why do you tears stream down the sea? Why give you love so you can cry? Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Grazie. Muchas gracias. Okay. Any Canadian here? So, Center, wonderful. She liked this clothes. Last time when I wear it, she liked it. And it's washed now and clean. So I give it to her, okay? Remember this, I like your shirt. Where is the big Buddha? Yesterday you were all yellow, so today I thought I'd compete with you and then you become all green. I cannot run after you all the time with color. Yesterday also one person said she liked my robe and it's gone.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, it's okay. You are the one? Okay. But don't always copy them, okay, huh? Then I'll have nothing to wear anymore. It's not only that, but I'm not here to give you clothes. You are not homeless, okay? Just sometimes when natural, spontaneous, it's okay, yeah? But otherwise, even if I like to give everything, there's no time to arrange all that, you know? And also, sometimes I invite somebody for food, you know, or the monks I offer. But I cannot do this all day to all of you, even though I would like to. Please don't mind, okay? Otherwise, I will have no time to see you, no time to meditate, no time for many other things. I'm breathless. Yeah. Good, but I just ate my breakfast, so I'm very strong now. I wish I don't have to eat. I save sometimes also. Okay, now we go to heaven and hell, checking the Buddhas, huh? Yeah. You like story, huh? I love stories. Yeah, I love stories. It's so easy, simple to understand the principles of things. When you just read the story, it's more lively. It's more like exemplary, right? If I always tell you, keep the precept. Don't kill. Don't steal. Don't lie. I say, okay, Master, okay. What's the big deal? I don't know why. But all this true story from the Buddhas, we feel refreshed and re-inspired, re-encouraged. And so we feel happier to keep the precepts because we understand why. And we read the story, it's so interesting and so easy to remember, yeah? Oh, when we remember all these people, then we remember why they go to hell. Yeah, why they gone to heaven, why they became Buddha, why they became Bodhisattvas, and what for the Buddhas are there, saints, yeah, what for enlightened masters are there, etc., etc. Then we remember better, yes. So I like very much. recently I had more time to meditate, and I had only a couple of books similar like this, Buddhist story, in my mountain. And I read it, and I thought, wow, I wish I could read it to all the people, and to you, at least to you. And then, so I came here, I have more. I have more here. And if you stay here, I will continue to entertain you. Yeah? And of course, you have to take care of your family, so you please, if you must go, okay? And we see each other again, okay? Who take care of your son? Beautiful. You, of course, who else is beautiful around there?
My son is with my husband's Spanish family in Spain.
Oh, you are Spanish?
My husband is Spanish.
Ah, no wonder he talked in some accent. I thought, how come New Zealand people talk like that?
We live in the UK now, Master.
UK now?
Yes.
I thought you went to New Zealand. You changed?
We changed. We just came back nearly 2 years ago.
Oh, I see. Because you talk in New Zealand, so I thought you're still there. Okay, missing the dark cloud of England, huh? And the rainy days, huh? Yeah. In England, there are only two kind of weather. Sunny day and cloudy day, yeah. Mostly cloudy day. Yeah, but people, they live in England and they just like it, I don't know. That's why England is still full of people. Not everybody went out of the country because of the fog, because of the, the weather. No, they like it. They went outside to Spain, having sunshine and all that, and then they miss rainy England. Some say that, and then they move back. Yeah. And 2 years old? No, now must be 4 already. No.
Master, he just turned 14.
14! God, time passed. You guys don't look like you have a 14 years old. Look at her. Are you younger than your husband?
No, Master, he's younger than me.
Oh, no. Shame on you. You look old.
Older, yeah.
Too old for her. It's good, it's good. I'm just kidding. You're a lovely couple, lovely couple. Beautiful husband and wife, yeah. Okay. I don't know your name, so I just call your husband, and I call her wife. So, so you know, okay? When I say wives, then I mean everybody except the nuns. Yeah? When I say husbands, then I don't mean this guy. Let me check it out. Okay, I didn't have time today to check on your story, but I guess all of them are wonderful, wonderfully terrifying, the sutra. Okay, now, I just want to tell you, just want to remind you, because all this story and the merit that you acquire when you take care of the Buddha stupas, or you offer to the living Buddhas or the past Buddhas or the Sangha, all this is for the ordinary people, okay? Yes, the people who want to be reborn again as gods in heaven, maybe small gods, big gods, depends on their merit, yes? Or people who like to become humans again with richness, power. Remember, they all dedicate their merit for the next life to become king of this and, officials of that and gods of that heaven and this heaven. But this is not for us, okay? But it's good that you know. Also, it reminds you to practice well and to keep the precepts. Because. Yeah? Yes. Remember, even yesterday, for example, the old woman that repaired the stupa of the Buddha. The stupa means some small thing they built to put his relic in it, or a statue to stupa to remind people that Buddha was there, existed, and practices, and so praying for some protection and merit. Yes? So she repaired it with 500 people. Oh no, 32 people, sorry. I always remember 500. This is different. 32 people. And then and these 32 people also came back always rich, yeah, wealthy, smart, strong. It depends on what they did, see? So she was smart, intelligent, beautiful, yeah? Yes. and also have a very good temperament, moral standard, and met the Buddha practice already, yes. And that lifetime, a life after life, many lifetime like that. They were always rich, famous, and intelligent, beautiful. Yes. But always being chased by the karma, because they killed just one buffalo. One buffalo only. Always killed, died in such a terrible way. So mind you, all the merit that we dedicate to be a gods or angels or devas or humans with position, power and money brings us nothing, protect us from nothing. Karma is still there, chasing after us, life after life, until somehow it's dissolved, because the strength of karma is it's kind of wind down, or maybe the time has come that the karma is done. Yeah. So it's no safety at all. For us to stay in the heavens or to stay on earth with our power, merit, whatever it is, it's all impermanent. So it's better we practice like immediate enlightenment, and then from then on you will never worry about anything else. It's incredible. Even though you've done good merit, but if you've done bad karma, you must also pay. They don't deduct it. Okay, I have a lot of merit, why don't you take some of that? And, I'll say, make up for my karma. No, they don't do that. Karma is karma, merit is merit. That is the problem. Accept. If you met a master already, yes. And even then you had karma. Even then you had karma, you still first go heaven. Yeah, because of the master will take you up, even non-initiate. And from then on, because of that merit, he will continue to have merit, whatever karma just left behind, rotten somewhere. And the Yama is just looking up and drooling. Cannot get him down. Yeah. Remember there was one thief. Told you the story about thief. His father said, don't ever go into any temple and listen. Yeah. But then he happened to be at the temple and then he listened. Yeah. One time. And then he heard a sentence say, real God has no shadow. Oh, just remember that. Remember initiation. Probably he just listen to that one. And then one day he continued to do his stealing stuff. And his father tell him he always had to escape. Yeah, he showed him many ways to escape. And it's okay. But one day he was caught. Yeah, and the father told him, even if you're caught, you don't confess, then it's no problem. Nobody can do anything to you. Just say, no, I didn't do it. Okay, so he does that, then he's caught, and then he say, no, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. No, I didn't do it. I wasn't going to steal nothing. No, I have nothing. Look at that. No, nothing. So the people cannot do anything. And then they thought, if we pretend to be the gods, then he would confess. Because he said, I tell you the truth, even if God's here, he will know it. So they said, okay, they test it, and they pretend to be gods, and then they question him, interrogate him. And then they lit the lamp and look mysterious and all that stuff, and in the night and interrogate him. And then he was about to, scared, he was about to say the truth because it's in front of God, they make it themselves look majestic and like a god. He was about to confess, and then he saw the lamp shining on them and the shadows on the wall. And I remember in the temples, the real gods had no shadow. So he continued, no, I haven't done it. I haven't done it. If you are God, you know already, don't ask me. So they let him go. They think he told the truth. And from then on, after he died, he went to heaven. Because he has listened to one sentence of that proper initiation. So the person came to him, the person who told him to go in that temple, came to him and said, okay, in a few days your merit will run out and they will send you to hell. for what you did. So if the judge come and ask, but you still have some merit left, if the judge come and ask you, you have your merit first, or you want to have your sin punished first? So you will say, I want my merit first. Yeah. And then after he still continued to stay or go higher heaven, then that master continued teaching him, and then he has more merit, and who cares about the sin anymore? Understand? Yes. So that's why the masters came down. That's why the Buddha sacrificed for human beings, same with Jesus, Mahavira, Prophet Muhammad, and others. Countless masters, always come and go. And bodhisattvas also, meaning lesser saints, yes. And the bodhisattva is the one who almost become Buddhas. And they're going to be Buddhas sooner or later. And they still have to rely on the powers of many Buddhas so they can do their rescuing work on the planet. Understand? The Buddha no need to rely on any body power except giving power to whoever has this bodhisattva vow to save beings, or the Buddha save themselves. When you became Buddha, your journey ends. You can either save in the being, or you don't have to save any beings. Or you save the beings and still you go up. You have no karma attached to you, you just go up. No matter how many you save, you just go up. Maybe you suffer when you're alive, but that doesn't mean that you have to come back, because of this karma. But if you do come back because your love, your compassion for other beings, then the karma that you still had from last life, maybe from other beings from last life, like the one you saved, or the one you're going to save, will be upon you. Then you will be born a just ordinary person, and then you have to somehow awaken or find a master. Somehow it will lead you to practice again, and then you become a Buddha again. Okay? So you're safe if you're Buddha or Bodhisattva. But you have to reach such certain level, as Bodhisattva or as Buddha. Then even if you were born as human again, you will not be oppressed too long. You will somehow in yourself, something stirring up all the time. And then somehow, something will lead you to meet another Buddha or enlightened master, or the one who knows the teaching of the Buddha and pass it on to you again. Then you, okay. Like that. It's better, safer, to keep in your mind that you want liberation. You want the ultimate goal of practice. You don't want to be a god in heaven. You don't want to be a human with rich and power and all that, unless you want it to so. Because you think, unless when you go up there and you see, okay, if I become prime minister of this land, I could help so and so, my relatives, my friends, my countrymen at that time. Then okay, your choice. Not pushed down by karma. Yeah. Now, even then, I tell you, you see the king that killed 32 persons? He was a disciple of Buddha. Otherwise he wouldn't run to the Buddha. How would he do that? You see what I mean? Not disciples, but maybe follower, believer, a lay believer. Still, he killed people. In a nanosecond of anger and fear for his life, he forget to ask the Buddha. He could have run to the Buddha at that time and say, Master, 32 persons want to kill me. I want to kill them to save my life. Maybe should I do that, or is there another way? No, he didn't. He killed first, and then people come and threaten him, then he runs to the Buddha. Yeah, this kind of disciple. You see that? So being a king because of your marriage or former life, is bad for you. Even if you have the right to kill these people, it would have been better if he didn't. Then his marriage will be better and he doesn't have to suffer later on. Okay? Yeah. But maybe the Buddha saved him, I don't know, but still it's not the right thing to do. Yeah? The Buddha at that time teach everyone to be compassionate, no kill, no steal and that. And because he's a king, the law and all the power make him forget. He can just kill anybody. Anytime. Just chop chop. That's his tradition at that time. And it's bad, nah? Yeah. Even though they were enemies. Yeah. But at least, thank God the Buddha was there. Otherwise he will be also killed. The king. Because the clan of the 32 noble children, come in revenge. And then, after their revenge, the king army, the king princes and prince and officials will revenge again to the and then it will never stop. It will involve more people, more karma, more killing, more bloodshed. You see that? See that? So that's why we should never ask to be born again, or even this lifetime to become king or anything. You have enough food to eat, you have enough clothes to wear, that is the best thing already. Okay? And whatever left, maybe you can spare, then you give it to the poorer people. Whatever you can. Even just a little bit of something, some food. The food that we wasted in our planet, in every rich country, we can use that to nourish the whole planet 3 times over. Every day buy a lot, and then don't eat and throw out, because nowadays we have the fridge, we have the supermarket. We want to go out to buy once a week, and then we stuff it all in the fridge and eat slowly. But sometimes we don't eat, we go out, we go to friends and we eat outside, and then the food just keep staying there. So do not buy too much. If you can afford, whenever you go out to work, and then by the way, you stop by something enough for that day, 2-3 days max. Otherwise, even if you put things in the fridge, they still go rotten. And that's not only that. Not only we are the one who waste it. The companies who sell food and drink, sometimes they throw them away so that the price will not be too low. If it's too abundant, then the price too cheap. Yeah, that is the problem. Before the food reach us, it's already thrown out. Not even to give to animals. It's end up in garbage can. Tons and tons of them. Oh my God, they're just pouring down, just tomato bags, cabbage, broccoli, salad, avocado, apples, banana, all pouring down like dirt from the garbage collection. And then just grind it all, end it up in the garbage. Some of the people now, they organize themselves to pick up this kind of food, to give it to people. Yeah, but still how much can you rescue? Since you don't have a lot of people in your organization, and you can only pick so much, and only so much people come to eat, maybe some poorer people. But billions of people are hungry. We cannot bring the food there for them. Unless the whole world have to sit together and have to organize how to make use of this food instead of throwing away, and then a lot of people hungry. That is not right. That's not right. It's not only hunger, but costs a lot of electricity, water to grow this food and then throw away. And when throwing away, it costs also money to take care of that. Trucks and electricity and machine to make use of that and to get rid of that. To transport to the garbage area or doing something with it costs more manpower, more electricity, more water, more taxpayer money. This world has to organize itself in more efficient, benevolent ways. Otherwise, it's going to be shortage of food, of drink. Even for the rich people later. If continue like this, even you have money, you can't buy things. Keep wasting, and then the earth will have less nutrition, and the water will be polluted, and cost too much of everything, CO2 more, because of all this work. Then it's really a helpless situation. Helpless situation. The world must organize itself. All the countries, especially the rich countries' leaders, have to sit together and think of what to do with this. There must be an efficient way to divide all this food to all over the planet. Then there will be less war, less refugees, less trouble, right? Hmm? Many countries are fighting with each other because of water shortage also, oil problem. You see that?
Yes.
Just because we use it too much. We are using too much fuel to produce food, and then we waste it, and then we use a lot of also energy to take care of the waste. It's like a devil's circle. It won't end. Must organize together. The food organizations, the food ministry of all the countries have to sit together and tackle this intelligently, compassionately, or else we all will have consequences. Remember, okay? Do not wish to be gods or any local gods or big gods. Do not wish to be reborn again as rich and famous, beautiful movie star or prime minister, whatever, yeah? I'm checking, okay? What kind of king, already listened to Buddha and still go out and kill people, just like that. Kill 32 persons just to protect one person, himself. Okay, I don't know this story yet, but we read it, okay? And we surprise together, okay? Because I didn't finish the whole book, okay? You see how much I read already, before that, to check out which one is better. Some I read, but I didn't read to you because it's too much, yeah? So these several stories, the last I did not read. I have to tell you the truth. So if something bad, we just erase the tape, yeah. And say, sorry. It's really such a blessing to have a small heart. And then now that I move all the theater phenomena down there, and the makeup and everything, it's all there, So simple. I don't have to walk a lot. I don't have to look where is this, where is that. Waste a lot of time. Therefore, some men complain, women took so long because their things are too many. They have to go and look around. The wardrobe is over there, the bathroom is over there, back and forth. And they have to, compare and then go in the mirror to check if it's okay or not okay. Yeah, you just have a small room. If any husbands complain the wife took so long for makeup and dressing when they go out together, just move her into one small hut. 180, 150, like what I have. Then everything is there for her, I just hang some clothes on the wall, you put the 2 nails on both sides and you hang. You have a lot of clothes too. And the makeup we put somewhere, And then she will finish in no time. Yeah, don't complain, just do it. Just say, okay, this is good for you, darling, have everything here. If you have a garden, build a hut there and put everything of hers there, okay? And then you don't have to wait too long. Because the husband always say, darling, you finished yet? He's waiting in the car, patiently, in 2 minutes. And he will say, you say that 2 hours ago. Huh? 2 minutes. But you say that 2 hours already ago. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who had take time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana. And also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who had really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular, yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Okay, this story about somebody named Dai Thi, in Vietnamese translation. He's the one who tried to empty the ocean. First, I have heard true story from Anand and Buddha. At one time, the Buddha in the country called La Duyệt Kỳ, in the mountain Linh Tu, probably that's the mountain of these, the one who eat the dead corpse, I forgot. The bird that eat... Vulture, the vulture mountain. Yeah. Oh my God, the Buddha. He stay everywhere. Probably just the name, you know, but the vulture will not be all over the mountain, no? Probably staying outside his ashram, waiting for... waiting for some leftover food or garbage. With his foremost disciples and 1,250 bhikkhu. This time it's not 500. Yeah, it's 1,250 bhikkhu. Exact. At that time, the Buddha wanted to have an attendant. So everyone, the foremost disciples, the first disciple, the big disciples knew his wish. And then the person named Kiều Trần Như, he is one of the 5 persons who drinks his blood, drink the Buddha blood in former life, and then become his first disciples. Huh? What mean all? Oh, the Buddha gave it. They were Dracula, they were vampire at that time. And because Buddha was a king, remember, in that country, and he taught all his citizens to keep the 10 good precepts. Therefore, all the angels protecting all the citizens in that country. So these vampires could never find anyone to catch and to eat or drink blood. So then he came and complained to the king. He said, you have compassion for all the people, but you forget us. We have nothing to eat. We are dying now. Etc. Remember the story? No, you were not there. Okay, so he cut his vein to 5 holes to let them drink the blood. And then he say, you must change your way. You must be more compassionate, loving. You cannot eat people, because people are the top of the creation. Change your way. So in the future, if I became Buddha, I will rescue 5 of you first. So, said and done. Yeah. So now, one of these 5 persons have met the Buddha and became the first disciples, and also become a monk, 5 monks under him. And at that time, in this vulture Vulture Mountain, the Buddha just needs an attendant. Perhaps Anand was ill or something at that time, or maybe he's not there. So Kieu Trần Như, one of the 5 first disciple, come out and kneel in front of the Buddha and said to him, "Obeisance to the well-honored one. I vow to be your attendant all my life and serve you faithfully, humbly. Please be merciful and accept that, so that I have your blessing." They're just saying that, but that doesn't really mean that they want to do that to get blessing, just humbly. The Buddha say, "But you are very old now. I don't have the heart to make you serve me." So he went out. I wouldn't dare to take him as an attendant either. What if what if the old habit come back and he wants to drink blood again? He's not vegetarian, is it? But what if he remember the past life, Yeah, some people will still, the habit die hard, Many thousand years you don't even forget. So okay, Kieu Trần Như left, bowed to the Buddha and left. And then Mahakashipa, and then Sariputra, and then Maudalagayana, and another 500 big monks, come out one by one, who want to be his attendant, but he refused them all. It's not easy, It's not easy. Everybody wants to be the Buddha attendant, but you have to be able also, no? Not just say, I love you, and then that's done. It's not that. Yesterday, one of your sister, because I know her husband a long time ago, and he was one of the so-called Hu Fai, followed me around when I was in Europe first time in my mission, in my job, when we're doing all the fashion show, and they follow me everywhere. Her husband is one of the maybe 4 or 5 men hang around, driving, shopping, snoring, and etc. Tempting me, go to disco and all that stuff. Master, that discotheque here is made by the Prince of Monaco. Go and check it out. I said, why we have to go there and check it out? Oh, it's just a small country, nowhere to go. We just go and check it out. I knew nothing. They tempted me like that. And then they drove me all the way there. Yeah. My God, I went there just to eat a pizza. A vegetarian, a vegan pizza. Disco, my foot. I didn't know how to dance. I forgot how. And then I just drink orange juice. Looking around. Okay. I told you yesterday, if the Buddha went into the brothel, you don't say nothing. Okay? It's good for that business. He will try to rescue someone there, okay, who has good affinity, but somehow being pushed into that position by karma. Understand? Just like many stories we heard, good people often misstepped and then fall into some very bad areas. Mm-hmm. And one of the masters of Vietnam, he also teaches similar Kuan Yin method. He also went to casino. Yeah. But I never thought anything like that. Okay, he don't go there because he enjoy playing cards or anything. He went there for some purpose. Yeah, maybe transform that place or help somebody there. Okay. Yeah. So the ordinary people and the bodhisattva do perhaps similar things, look like, but it's not like that. Okay, it's not like what we think. All right, where were we? At that time, one of the monks, he somehow intuitively know that the Buddha wanted Anand. That time Anand didn't exist yet. I mean, he's there, but he's not famous. So he, and other people also understood that. So, okay. And then Sariputta and Maudagalayana come up and to me and say, Anand, me mean Anand, yeah? Anand, I think the Buddha wants you to be his attendant. You have more merit than us. Okay, come, get up quickly. And then ask the Buddha, okay, to allow you to be his attendant. And then all of us also rely on your merit. Yeah. So he listened and he stood up and came to the Buddha. Oh no, he says to the two monks first. He say like, very humble, he say, both great elder reverends, yes. The world honor one has immense merit, and his wisdom is unfathomable. Yeah, if I go near and serve him, maybe I won't be able to do it well. And then if I do it all wrong, then make karma, and then it's bad for me. What to do? So the Sariputta say, but we observe that the world honor one pay attention to you a lot. I think Buddha thinks you can do it. So he would like you to become his attendant. So I heard the two great reverends say that. I don't know what to do anymore. Meaning Anand. Anand doesn't, not I. I wouldn't have that such a merit. I don't know what to do. So so I said, if the two great elderly reverends think thus, then please come and ask the Buddha for me. But in order to be the Buddha's attendant, I request 3 privilege. What do you think he asked? Not the nun, you know. Not the monk, you know. What do you think Anand requests? 3 favor, 3 privilege. What did he want? What can Anand want from the Buddha who has nothing? Tell me. Tell me. If you don't tell me, I keep drinking. Huh? You think he wants money from Buddha? Who knows? Wisdom?
Great wisdom.
No, the Buddha already give him the way to practice, and then he has his own wisdom. Sutras. He wants sutras from Buddha. Buddha has nothing.
Ability to remember everything.
That he has already. Good, but it's good that you know.
Maybe. Yeah. Servibility.
What, love?
To serve.
To serve? Good serving ability?
No, to serve. Yeah. I want to serve you.
He's going to do it. It's not okay. Serve with a good ability? Yeah, maybe, okay. Enlightenment. He already gave him. Secret teaching. He wants Buddha's secret teaching. Ta-ta-ta. Buddha has no room. He lives in a mountain next to the vulture. What else?
Immortality.
You want Buddha to have a successor? Yes. To pick a successor first.
Okay, understand. Okay. He's saying that he wants the Buddha to pick a successor first. And then after that maybe use a successor or maybe use Anand together. Yeah, is right? Okay, good. What else?
Immortality, the golden Buddha is immortality.
Immortality. He wants Buddha immortality or him or Anand immortality?
L'immortalité du Bouddha ou de l'Ananda?
I don't.
Ananda, il fait.
Ananda want to have immortality.
Right.
Okay. Because when the Buddha asked for immortality, Anand just zip, say nothing. That's why Buddha died. Okay, good. Anything else? To help cut the ego? Help cut the ego? Oh, that Buddha cannot do. You gotta do it yourself. The more you help, the more you get angry at the Buddha. Then you might live. It's not easy to help anyone to cut the ego. They will hate you.
Sincere heart.
What, love?
Sincere heart.
Caractère sincère.
Sincere.
When Buddha sincere heart?
Anand wants sincere heart.
Anand want the Buddha help him to have a sincere heart. Is he not sincere ever? Oh man. All right.
Typing machine.
Typing machine. A recording machine.
His mother to be Buddha's disciple.
Anand wants his mother, Buddha's mother, to accept the mother. No, that's another time. That's long after he was attendant already when he asked.
To be always his number one disciple.
To be the best disciples and always stick around like you guys wanted. Oh, typical. Don't even know can do or not. I want to stick around. Yeah. Everybody wants but cannot do. Anand, even though he wasn't all that enlightened, but still, he's not all that mundane like you. Stick around. Eternal life, blessing, whatever, no? He's unconditional. He's a monk. He was a good monk as that. Very good monk. Maybe he's not so quickly enlightened like Sariputra or other great monks' disciples, but he's not mundane, understand? He's very pure and good. But he was very handsome. That's why the Buddha don't let him wear or showing one shoulder even. Cover everything. Yeah. Yeah, as I told you already. Even one shoulder. No wonder the men are, tighten them up here, I feel sorry for the men, apart from having to shave every day, that we don't have to. They have to wear, tight or butterfly and tuxedo or whatever. I don't know why. Maybe the Buddha knows. Yeah, we have things to hide and they cut the V shape all the way down here. Why bother cutting that? Why don't just open it up? Because the V shape too deep. Whenever you bend down, all your treasure is just exposed. I mean, that's why we have to hide. Men have nothing, all flat and plain, Yeah, do you have anything in there? Nothing. That's why, their shirts are all the way up to here. I mean, even T-shirt is very covered, I want that kind of T-shirt. I can never find it. And then one day I saw one of the male monks working in water electricity. I said, where did you get this T-shirt? Mind you, I could have noticed, but normally I don't go out that much. I'm almost like cut off with the wall. So I saw the monk wearing a T-shirt. And it looked like that, like that, like this one, like that one, like that one. The neck or to here inside of V shape. So you go out buy me some of that. He said, but this for men only, master. I said, never mind man, woman, I want that. I cannot buy. But for the men, mostly big, even medium size. They don't have small size. Or medium size, so I wear like three times bigger. Had a lot of room for rent. But still, I like it here, cover up here. Yeah. Not like I'm modest or anything. I wouldn't tell you anything like that. What I mean is it's warmer here for me. And at least give me a choice. If I want to show, then I cut it myself. Don't force on me like that. Force me to always have to show stuff. I like to do things voluntarily. I don't like to be forced. So I have some of that, and they go out and bought me the whole shop. And they say, that's all you got? Only 6? He said, that's all they have, Master. Everything else is bigger. And other color with, I love you, baby, and all that stuff. Printed in the front. You know what I mean? Yeah, all kinds of, macho of the day, thing like that, So we cannot buy it for you. I said, okay, that's good. Yes, you have fun, huh? Okay, good. But the Buddha is also troublesome. Why didn't he just say, Anand? You be my attendant. Why he has to work through the Sariputra and 500 monk disciples to get his own attendant? Huh? I don't know why. Is the Buddha so shy or something? Is he shy? Huh? Maybe he's shy. Yeah. Maybe Buddha doesn't want to. Even he didn't ask for attendance. That's the monk disciple thought he might need one. So they come up and volunteer. Yeah. But even though if he likes Ananda, he just say easy. Maybe he didn't want to ask, right? But he make 5 people come in front of him, kneel down, prostrate and talk. And everybody say no. Then why didn't he say don't bother? I would think about it, or I want Anand. He probably want people to volunteer has more merit than for him to say, I want you and you to do this and that for me. Yeah? Maybe like that. Huh? Yeah. Now, he requests, if he was to be the attendant of Buddha, then he requested 3 favors. Yeah? 3 privilege. Number 1, if the Buddha has old clothes, he will not want to accept it. Old clothes, don't give it to Anand. Anand doesn't want to have Buddha old clothes. What do you think? He want new stuff? Yeah? What kind of a monk who just want new stuff? Never mind, maybe he does, who knows? Let's check it out why, okay? Number 2, whatever the Buddha ate left over, do not give it to me. You want to eat the new food only? Or new clothes? Huh? And new food. Has not become attendant yet already so picky, you think? You think he's like that? Yes or no? No? Why is he just don't want the old clothes from Buddha, I don't want the leftover food from Buddha? Okay. Number 3 is meaning that depends on the season and the time. Only he himself will take care for the Buddha. If the Buddha accepts these 3 conditions, then he will be his attendant. So the 2 great disciples, monks, came up and tell all that to the Buddha. Then the Buddha explained like this. Anand, why he doesn't want to wear my old clothes? Because he was wise, thinking ahead in the future. He worried that other disciples get jealous of him. Because even though the Buddha's old clothes is offered by kings and officials and rich people, so the clothes are very expensive, beautiful. Even though a monk's clothes, but good material, good quality, good sewing. Yeah. Okay. So therefore, he worried that other people think that because of greed for beautiful materials and clothes from the Buddha, therefore he wanted to become an attendant. So he tried to avoid that. That's why he asked that Buddha old garments will not be given to him. Okay? And then the second, why he doesn't want to eat the same food left over from the Buddha. Yes. Because he worried that other disciples thinking, even though it's a leftover food from the Buddha's bowl, but there's still hundreds of precious, rare nutrition. Yeah. It's very difficult to find on this planet. So people might think because he loved to eat this kind of rare food, therefore he want to become Buddha's attendant. This boy, he worries so much. Who cares? As long as you have good clothes, good food, why worry so much? And the third, he worried that other people, outside people, whatever, keep asking Buddha's things or bringing things in the wrong time and disturbing the Buddha's meditation and time. So he said he has to take care of the schedule. And also, to be an attendant, he should know what is the season to bring what kind of food, more suitable, and what time, like that, yeah. So that the Buddha's body becomes strong and healthy. Everything must be really taken care of accordingly, correctly, for the Buddha's wellness. Yeah. That's why he asked like that. He said he's the one who take care according to the seasons and time, schedule. Nobody else should interfere with that. Yeah? So he's near the Buddha, he should know what kind of Buddha like and what kind of food is suitable for him. Maybe his body not well today, then he give what, you know? But if everybody else interfere and always want to come and give this, give that all the time, any time, and then he doesn't like that. He said he's the only one should be able to take care of the Buddha's food accordingly, according to time and season. Okay. But you should know it's not just this day, it's not just in this lifetime that he asked for this. So like offering food according to seasons, yeah, not only this lifetime. A long time ago, past life, he also served me and also do this, yes. Maybe that's why he knows everything, huh? He knows what about the Buddha wants and what time should give what. So the Sariputta tell the Buddha, obeisance to the world honor one. In the past life, how did Anand serve you? How does he know when to do what and when to give you what? Please, can we know about it? Yeah. So the Buddha said, Sariputta, if you want to know, of course, I will tell you. He said, Sariputta, long time ago, limitless time passed. At that time, there was a king who ruled a very big country. And under him, he also ruled 84,000 smaller countries. And also 800,000 small tribal leaders. Also on this planet, in this world. The capital is Balotisa. In that capital city, there was a Brahman man, Brahman. You know. Brahman is a first-class caste of India. Yeah, okay, just to remind you. And he's very, very, very intelligent, and the king respected him like a teacher. And all the subordinate kings also respect him very much. Everyone make offering to him and often come to visit him or ask for advice, etc. Then they treat him as if they are just court officials and the Brahman is a king. His family is very rich, very rich. His richness is as rich as the king even, because everybody come and bring offering to him. He's very rich, but he has no children. And he's very, very unhappy. He doesn't know where to go to pray for fertility. One day, he go to one of the little temple that worship the Brahman. Brahman is the third level god. And then another 4 gods and many other heavenly devas. He go there and then he pray over there for 12 years long. And then after 12 years, because he's so sincere, 12 years praying, worshipping, offering, not waver, 12 years long. And then finally his wife pregnant. Oh, the first wife, probably he has many wives. So his first wife got pregnant, yeah. And then he asked somebody to check if it's a son or daughter, because at that time they put more emphasis on sons. Men with the same name, continue with the tradition of the house, the name of the family, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? In Europe also, right? If you married, you have the name of your husband. Is that correct? Yeah. I also did. But my ex-husband, he said, I can also have your name. Like that. Vietnamese name. Funny. Funny guy. It's okay. He said he wants to have my name. I said, no, it's okay. We continue the European tradition. Yeah? But he don't mind. And then the woman who clairvoyance came and said, oh, she's having a son, pregnant with a son. Oh, he is very, very happy. And then as many servants, girl, really serving her well and take care of her well day and night. Yeah. No one should ever do anything against her order, against her will. Make sure that she's always happy, peaceful, have everything she needs 24/7. Wonderful. Okay, time's up. She gave birth to a son, truly a son, and all his body is golden. Yeah. And his hair is so smooth and beautiful color. Yeah, I mean, black, like a very, 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 very beautiful, healthy black color. Yeah, and his forehead is very high. Yeah, I also have one. Okay, according to my body, this is very high. Proportion of my body is too high. So I cover a little bit to make it proportionate. What a vanity. A vain woman. Okay. His nose is straight, yeah, and his eyes very bright, yeah. His mouth is very pinky, yeah. In human standard, he is perfect, yeah, perfect. Wow, he's so happy. The father Brahman teacher was very happy. And then he asked, astrologer came and checked out his fortune, his astrology. Okay. After he checked him out, he said, oh, this boy has all the merit and morals in the whole world. No one can compare. Yeah. In the future, he could be the teacher of the king, teacher of the country, master. Yeah. So, wow, after that he was very happy. The Brahman teacher, very happy. And then asked him to give him a name. The astrologer, give him a name. The clairvoyant, give him a name. Okay. At that time, to pick names for children has two rules. Yeah, they have to observe the stars, constellation of the stars, and then they have to see if any phenomena come out, appear, a good omen, something like that. So the astrologer asked the man, when the great lady was pregnant, was there any strange or good phenomena appear or not? So the Brahman said, no, sir, my wife is a very wicked person. She has not very much charitable heart. She don't have. She never tried to do charity or do anything meritorious. Since she's become pregnant, she changed. Yeah. She suddenly have pity for the poor people, for the unfortunate people, and she give charity all the time. Yeah, very diligent in doing good deeds. She is never so greedy and wicked like before. Oh, so the astrologer very happy, saying, that's because That is because the power of the fetus inside, the sun, that is making her like that. Yeah. So therefore I give him the name Great Charity, something like that, yes. Mahasakatha means great charity. When this boy grew up, both her parents, of course, love him very much and really, really appreciate him. So they built a very big palace for him. Yeah. They build palace for him depends on the weather. One for winter, yeah. One for summer, and one for spring and autumn. Wow, wouldn't you like to be the son of that family, huh? Not only powerful but rich, and so good taken care like that. Yeah. Nowadays we don't have to build 3 separate ones, right? Just put aircon and heater. Yeah, and even in winter we can have greenhouse. Yeah, plant flowers in there. Yeah, no problem. Nowadays we're so smart. And then he ordered many of beautiful women, girl, take care of him day and night and entertain him, amuse him. Okay, maybe dancing, singing, whatever. Yeah, okay, huh? This boy is very, very diligent, and he loved to study. And he also very intelligent already, so he learned everything by heart so quickly. Yeah, everything, all the knowledge in the world, he studied them all, and he learned so fast. And many things, he has many talents also. He learned everything, he can do it quick. One day he said to his father, respected father, I stay in this palace long time already. Please, can I go out and have a look outside to see what the other people are doing? Yeah. Yeah, you can. Please go and enjoy. So he asked people to pave the road, repair the road, because sometimes the road maybe have hole or something. Wow, such a father. Repair the road, make everything ready, and put perfume on the road and everything, and then put flags on both sides and put banners and all that. And then he take out one big white elephant and cover with beautiful brocade blanket and seats, and cover and decorate with all precious clothes and jewels, and then even put this chiming bell and all that. So whenever he riding, he go cling clang, and then he order those musicians and singer, all that, accompanying him with music all the way. What a journey. Yeah, and then the musician go in the front with all kind of music instrument, the front, and then the elephant go after. And then after the elephant, thousands of people with elephants and horses, going, accompany him behind. Musician in front, thousands of people behind. Probably servants and food, kitchen staff and caravan, with the aircon, refrigerator, deep freeze, all kind of stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, what for 1,000 people behind there? With so many transport. And the road is very flat and convenient already, and then the weather is fine. Yeah. And then the sun even shining down with 5 colors. He looks like a wheel-steering king from heaven. The whole country, or nearby city, come out and look. Yeah. Everybody was so fixed on him, and the whole entourage with admiration. And nobody want to take away their eyes from that, from him and from the whole entourage. And they all praise like this, wow, So rare, so rare. So majestic, yeah. So dignified. Look like a Brahman king from heaven. Yeah. And then suddenly appear somewhere a bunch of beggars, tattered clothes, smelly, dirty. It's a contrast. And then they have no shoes, nothing, and walking, even limping, come out, and then their bow are broken and everything like that, nothing good. Come out and ask for food. And the great charity asks, why are all of you suffer so much? Why are you in suffering like this? And they say, sir, we have no family, we have no parents, no brother, sister, no wife, no children. We are very poor. We have nowhere to live. We are homeless, beggars. And then the other one of the beggars say, I'm sick all the time. I have no way to work, to earn money. Yeah, I have no way to survive. And the other one say, oh, my family met the unfortunate circumstance, so we became bankrupt. And many debtor came, so I cannot pay. I'm pushed out of my house. So I have to hide, run away from them, and then begging on the street for surviving. Yeah, what a great contrast. Yeah, the father did everything to make him look like a king on earth. So after the great charity man heard them saying like that, he felt so sorry for them. And then he continued his journey. Probably he gave them some food. Didn't say it. Yeah. Probably he gave. And then they continued their journey. After a while, he saw a group of people killing and preparing animals for meat to sell. So the great charity asked, hey, what are you doing? Why are you killing the animals? He said, sir, my ancestor, they are doing this job, and then we just inherited, we continue the tradition of our family. We don't know any other job to do. If we cannot do this, then we die of hunger. We cannot earn money by any other means. So great charity felt also very pain in his heart for the animals. I don't know, maybe he eat them every day. He didn't know they are going to be killed like that. Eating and seeing is different. Eating the meat, and seeing people chop them like that is different. In a while, when they continued their journey, and then he saw many people plowing the field. The farmer, And then all the worms coming out because they're plowing, and all the worms and for the crickets, come out, and then the frog come after them and eat them up. Yeah, all the animals eat them up. And then after that, many snakes come and eat the frogs and the others, smaller animals. All of them are crying and yelling and whining. And then he saw big eagle, flying down and eat the snakes. Swoop the snake and brought it up and eat on the top of the tree. And the great charity asked, what are these people doing? And people say, sir, they are plowing the field in order to plant the rice. Yes. And then they can also survive on that. Also they have to earn something to give tax to the king. After he heard that, he feels so sorry for them also. Yeah. He feels very melancholy inside his heart, but he continued. Yeah. After a while, he saw many hunters. Yeah. They use a net, dig holes and traps and all kind of that, and trapping animals, killing them. All of them trapped and caught in the net and get killed and all that. They struggle and crying, very pitifully, very, very heartbrokenly. So great charity asked, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And the hunter said, "Sir, this is our job. We are hunters. Yeah. If we don't do this, then we cannot do anything else to survive." And the men feel sorry also both for the hunters and the animals. And they continue. For a while longer, they came to a big river. Many boats are there, and people, the fishermen, they spread out the net, catching all the fish. When they catch up, they are grasping for breath and air and jumping and struggling. So very, 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 very heartbrokenly. So the great charity asked, "What are you doing? Why are you, harming these fish?" She says, "Sir, from my ancestor until now, we just doing this all the time. We have no other job. If we don't do this, then we can't do anything else. This. They're trained in that." Oh, so he also feels sadder and sorrowful. And he was thinking to himself, all the citizens in my country, because of not enough clothes to wear, not enough food to eat, so they have to do all this terrible karma by killing other beings. And if they die, they will have to go to hell, or hungry ghosts, or animals themselves. How pitiful, how pitiful. Yeah. From ignorance and dark corner, they are going to fall down to even darker and darker area. How pitiful, how pitiful. And then the great charity tell all of them, tell his the retinue, the entourage, "Okay, all of you, take me home. I want to rest. I don't want to go any further." Since then, since he saw all that, he saw everyone so ignorant and doing such a terrible karma, he became very sad. Since then, he's never smiled again. And then he was thinking how to help all beings so that they have everything, not just physical contentment, but also spiritual and mental and everything. Then I came up to his father and said, "Respected father, just now I went out into the suburb area, in the rural areas, and I saw that our citizens, because of survival, doing many things that is karmically heavy, also labor for food and clothes, and then killing many other beings because of their own life of survival. Even cheating, killing, and harming each other. After they die, definitely they will fall into the three evil paths, yeah? Remember what is that? What is the evil paths? The three.
Hungry ghost.
Yeah, hell. Hungry ghost.
An animal.
And animals, yeah, bad animals, yes. Not just good animals. Or maybe normal animal, good animal. Depends, huh? Depends on the karma. So I feel very, very sorry for them. Please, can you give me one of our store of food so that I can go and give it to them, to the poor people? Yes, it's up to you. My wealth is yours. Yes. If you want to go and give to them, I'm happy too. Okay, after that, he went out and posted everywhere. He said, all the country people, anyone who are poor, has not enough food to eat, not enough clothes to wear, come here to my house. You take as much as you need. Okay? All right. So everyone heard that, Everybody come, the people who are poor, sick, lonely, no one take care, everyone come there. Many people came from far away, as hundreds of miles away, yeah, or even more, yeah. People come from 3,000 miles here even. I don't know how they do that. No car. They probably take time. Huh? The one who is healthy carry the weak and sick. They help each other. Yeah. The one who have eyes take care. Take the blind. So anyone come there who, if they want rice, they have rice. If they want clothes, they have clothes. Everyone have everything they need. After a while of charity, many of the stores in his house have gone down. So the storekeeper came in and said to the father, the owner, "Sir, your son has given many things away already. If the king and other officials come here, how can we make a party and treat them? So please reconsider this. Don't be too late, and later there's nothing left." 1/3 is already gone. 1/3 yet, so that means his family very rich. 1/3 is gone, and 2/3 still there. So, but the father think rather empty all the storerooms, but not to make my son unhappy. Don't you wish to have such a father? Yeah. And then after a while, all the storage is less, 2/3 less, gone. Yes. So the storekeeper come again to the father and say, "Sir, 2/3 of all our storage is gone already. If you don't stop this charitable work, then even we have nothing to eat." So the father thought, "I love my son too much. I don't want to make him unhappy, but maybe we can think of something to lessen all the people, the beggars come in, half of them. Then maybe we still have something to use." Okay, so the storekeeper hear that, he locked all the store, went somewhere else. Because the store is locked and the storekeeper is not there, so all the begging people go direct to the great charity boy. And then he took them to the storeroom, and the storekeeper is not there, no keys. And then he asked somebody to go and look for him a long, long time, and then we found him, and then he came back and opened the store. But he doesn't give a lot. Okay. And then the great charity thought to himself, the stopping of charity, it cannot be directly from the storekeeper. He won't dare do that. It must be my father. Yeah. But because I'm the son, I also don't dare to oppose my father. Also, a son should not exhaust the wealth of the family. Even then, in the storeroom, there's not much anymore. So what can I do now so that I can continue to give to the citizen so that they're happy and contented? Then I would feel happy myself. And then the great charity asks everybody, in this world, what kind of profession that earn lots of money, earn the most money? What kind of profession? Tell me. Huh? Jewelry? Not necessarily. Banker. Lawyer? Technology? Apple? Selling apple? Apple computer. Not apple. Yeah, even selling apples, you can have a lot of money, huh? Bill Gates and all that, yeah? Right. What did you say? What else? Mining. Gold, mining gold. What else? Anybody else?
Artist.
Huh?
Artist.
Artist. No, not. Except you are Picasso. Huh? You mean movie stars?
For example.
Yeah, they are also artists. It depends on what artist, right? Huh?
Engineers.
Engineers?
Insurance companies.
What? Insurance company? Bankers. Oh, somebody told already. Okay. What do we do in Togo to earn lots of money? Assurance. Insurance. Oh. Oh, so we are in the wrong field of job. How about Supreme Master Ching Hai job? Just joking. Artist depends on what kind of artist, you know. Some are very poor. Huh? Musicians and poets are poor. Remember the joke I told you? One man went to the doctor and said, "Doctor, I cannot go to toilet. I cannot poo for 3 days." So the doctor said, "Did you eat something wrong?" I said, No, nothing wrong." "Did you drink something bad?" "No, nothing." Say, "What job are you doing?" He said, "I'm a musician." So the doctor take out $20. "Here, go home and buy some food to eat." If he didn't eat nothing for 3 days, how can he go to toilet? Not all musicians are like that. Just a joke, okay? After he asked what kind of job that brings a lot of money, earn a lot of money, one of his workers say, "Sir, if you plant 5 kind of cereals, then we earn a lot of money." And the other one say, "If you're not afraid of danger, and you can travel far away, then that will earn, and do like a merchant, buying, selling business, then you earn a lot of money." And another one say, "Sir, all this above is useless. They don't bring you any success. If you want all the beings on this planet happy, then you should go deep into the sea and find those precious stones and all that. Then that's the best." Yeah. So the great charity say, plant trees, go far to buy and sell. It's not much money. Okay, maybe go in deep in the sea to find precious stones. That should be the best. Okay, precious stones, they're more expensive, right? And you don't have to do anything, just go deep in there and find them. So, okay, I will go. I'll go and do that. And then he came up and said to his parents, "Beloved parents, please allow me to go into the sea to bring precious stones and all this gold and thing to come back and give it to the citizens." And both parents were so scared, saying, No, my son. Anyone who went to the deep sea for all this, they are poor people. They are very poor people, have no way to survive. So if they stay home, they would die anyway. Therefore, they do this kind of thing. You are not so poor. Why you have to go to the deep sea to do this? And then you make us worry so much about your life. Okay, if you want to do charity, just go and take everything out from the store. Yeah, give them all out. We don't say anything. Because if you go into the sea, there are many accidents. Big wind, big waves, big fish, poisonous dragons, and ghosts and devils, demons, It's very difficult to escape. Please, why do you bring your precious life into such a detrimental, dangerous situation? Please don't go. Don't think nonsense anymore. And great charity was so sad. So sad. He was thinking to himself, I want to make a big future for myself. And then even I worry about my little life, and how can I make it? How can I make a big business? And then at that time, he prostrate in front of his parents and said, I prostrate to you, both of you. If you stop me from going to the sea, finding precious substance to bring back, to help our citizens, then I would just stay here. I would just stay prostrate. I won't get up anymore. Ultimatum. I want it. So used to get what he wants, I guess. But this is not really a spoiled kid. He has good heart, that's all. So after they heard the son say that, they get heartbroken, yeah. And they asked everybody else to advise him, please don't go, it's very dangerous and far away, and many people go, not many people return. You have to remember, we are very diligently praying for many, many years, and we have only you. You're precious to us. And now you've grown up, why you leave us lonely and worry? Please stand up, go eat something and make us happy. He still stand there, laying there, prostrate on the ground. If you permit me to go, then I stand up. If not, I just lay here. Yeah, typical. Typical. Your son like that? Good son, yeah? Good. He lay there 6 days, no drinking, no eating, nothing. And parents also staying and coming, going 6 days, talking, advising, begging. But he don't stand up, he just rather stay there, hungry and thirsty. So the parents so scared and talk to each other. Our son is so determined, from beginning to the end. He would not change his mind. So, okay, we close our eyes and say, okay, let him go. Because if he stay here, after 7 days he would die anyway. Okay, so the parents talk to each other already and come to the son, lifted him up and say, okay, you go, take something to eat. I agree. I allow you to go. We allow you to go. Oh, so happy. Oh, go eat. And then he wrote a notification paper. And then, tape it everywhere. Say, I'm going to the deep sea to find precious stuff. If anyone want to come with me, welcome. I will give all the necessity, luggage and everything. And then 500 people like to come with him. When they're departing, the departing day, the king, the officials and many people come out. Oh, many tens of thousands come out to say goodbye. And they offer them, dry food and money and many things and drinks and all that for the journey, yes. Everybody was happy, everybody prayed and wish them a peaceful journey and peaceful return, safe return. After a few days on the sea, they stopped in front of the sand beach. So everybody came up there and take a rest. Unfortunately, there's a big group of robbers. They went there, and there are too many to overpower them with man number. So they cannot oppose them. He knows he cannot. So he took all the food and whatever they have and give it to the robbers. And then continue his journey. This is not to the beach yet. It's not to the sea yet. They were just walking and found a sandy beach and then rest. And then the robber came, took everything. All right. But they still continue. They came to a citadel, a city, it's called Phong Bak city. In this city there was a noble person, rich person. His name is Kartile. He's a Brahman caste in India. He has one daughter, very, very beautiful. Her body is also like golden color, gold. And her hair is like jewel, shining, beautiful. And she's the most beautiful girl at that time. 84,000 noble family, prince and all that. They all came to ask her for a wife. She refused them all. Now the great charity man came in front of the city wall, in front of the house, and knocked at the door, want to borrow some money. Yeah. And then she saw somebody knocking at the door, and she came out and peeped, have a look. So he came in, and she was suddenly very happy and touched in her heart. So happy, she came in and tell her father, "Pa, outside there's a person knocking at the door. He is my husband." All the prince and noble people, she didn't want. That's my husband. And of course, the noble rich man is so happy. Finally, she, okay, So many people came, and he's already hopeless. Yeah. So if she can find one husband now, of course she's happy. So he came out happy, and he opened the door, and he saw this man, very distinguished looking. Yeah. Dignified personality. So it's not like normal men. So he was very happy inside. He said, "What are you here for?" So he said, "Noble sir, my heart aching because many citizens are hungry and poor. So I volunteered to go to the deep sea to try to find precious stones and more treasure to bring it back, to give it to them. Yeah. Unfortunately, in the middle way, the robber came and took everything from us. Please, can you lend us 3,000 pieces of gold? When we come back, I will return it to you." So the noble rich man say, "Please come in the house, come in the house." "There's no problem, no problem. Even 10,000 pieces of gold I have. I give it to you." Okay. And then he came into his store, took out gold, and he go to the store, bring his daughter with him. And as he walking, he was laughing, he said. And then, no, he take the gold and he bring his daughter out also. And he was smiling and say, "This sum of gold, I give it to you. Not lending, but give it to you." Yes. "And this is my daughter." Numerous noble prince and noble people came to ask for her hand. She refused. "Today I saw you, I'm very pleased. And my daughter also agreed to marry you. Would you... would you okay?" "Tell me if you're okay, So, great charity said, "Noble sir, at the moment I'm going out to the sea. It's more danger than luck. I don't even know if I come back or not come back, or when I come back. If I accept your proposal right now, if unfortunately I have accident or die or something happen to me, then I will not fulfill my promise. What to do?" Yeah. So the nobleman said, No. Okay, when you come back and you're all perfect in one piece, then you can still accept my proposal. He said, "Okay, in that case, yes, I agree. Only when he come back perfect, then he will agree. That's okay then. Good compromise, right? Good compromise. And then the nobleman give him 3,000 pieces of gold, and then many other necessity, food, clothing, blanket, extra, everything that he lost, he replenished them all. And of course, the young boy was very happy, and thank you, and then go. After he bring the gold and everything back, he tell everybody buy good boats and everything, very thicker than normal, 7 times safer than normal boat. So smart boy, huh? Yeah. So that they can be more secure with the weather, storm and big wave and all that. Okay, after that, they even wrap the rope 7 times around so the wood will not broken into pieces, huh? The wood already 7 times thick, and wrap around also 7 times with the rope. And then he came and ring the bell, tell everybody, please listen to me. We are going into the sea. It's very, very dangerous mission. We have all kind of storm or big waves and even demons and all kind of, and big fish and even maybe volcano, mountain, all that, Yes, very, very dangerous. Anyone that have followed me up to now, if you want to go home, then you please go. If you want to continue with me, then you stay. Yeah. Because if you go with me now, later on, when you feel sorry, change your mind, it's too late. So you can go now, if you need to go. And anyone who care not much about your own life, yeah, you not worry much about wife and children and brother, sister and all that, then stay with me. If we are safe coming back, then even 7 generations will not be able to spend all of the treasure that we find. Yeah. So, okay. After he said that, he cut one of the ropes that wrap around the boats. I don't know why. Okay. Every day after he said that, he cut one rope. Until the 7th day, he cut off all the 7 ropes that wrap around. Yeah. And then, the boat is going safely and everything smooth and nice. And the wind is also supporting them. Therefore, they go very, very fast. After a long time, then they arrive in a place where there are many gold and silver and precious stones, etc. over there. I don't know, I guess there are some places before just full of these things. Or maybe before some of the shipwreck and then, just like some of the shipwreck, and then many people go down and search for treasure. Nowadays they still search for Titanic treasure. Yeah? Similar like that. Yeah. Great Charity is a very intelligent boy. Yeah. He learned a lot. He knows a lot. He knows all kind of jewels. Yeah. Which one heavy, which one light, which one is precious, which one is not too precious, other one with good quality or lesser quality. He knows everything. He can look and see right away. So he can tell everybody which one to take. Because you can't take everything. Sometimes things are not very valuable, then it's just heavy for the boat and it's not much money, So he show them which one is the best to take. Take as much as he can, yeah. Because he say, do not be so greedy. Because if we take too much, then it's too heavy. The boat will sink. As our lives will be a stack. But if take too little, then it's wasted our time and, energy. Yeah. So take just fine, yeah. Everybody, listen to him and do their job and pick up what they think is good. And then after everybody arrange to go home, the Great Charity doesn't want to go to the boat, doesn't want to climb to the boat. And everybody asks him, sir, everything we have taken are the best, yeah, and we We are all ready and prepare, everything is all ready. Please come up to the boat. He say, no, all of you go home first. I stay here. I want to go down to the king of the ocean and ask for the wish-fulfilling gem. Then I can give to all the world people, and it's never, never finished. Yeah. I want to go. And if I cannot have that jewel, wish-fulfilling jewel, then I will not go back. It's the same again. You probably go there, lay down in front of the king and say, if you don't give me, give me. If you don't give me, I don't go back. This is the advantage also of being a spoiled and the only son. So determined, So everybody say, we rely on your courage and determination to come all the way here. And then now we get a lot of jewels and a lot of precious things. And we all wish to go back safely. And now you abandon us and then you go somewhere alone. We don't agree. Yeah, please come back together with us. And the say the stamping feet say no. Please go home. I will pray for you, and you will be peaceful. You will go home in peace and safety. Yeah, happy with family and friends and wife and children. Don't worry about me. Okay? Yeah. Everybody was so sad. What to do? Well, they put their palms together, wishing him a safe, successful journey to the deep sea. My God. Okay. So there you go. Everybody stand on the ship, on the boat, and looking back at him and all crying. Because if he's left there alone, who knows what will happen to him, Who knows if he even can see the king of ocean or not. This is something like in a dream. The king of the ocean, you have to go down there, maybe you drown already before you even see him. All alone, nobody take care. And remember, he was the son of the rich and powerful family. So used to it being pampered, and taken care of. Left alone on the wild island like that, who wouldn't worry? Who wouldn't feel sorry for him? Therefore, they're all crying, looking at him and crying. But they have to go because he's all determined already. His strategy always works. I want it or I won't go, like that. Yeah, okay. And then the boat disappeared from sight, from his side. And then the great charity, he knelt down and light some incense. Probably he brought some incense with him all the way. Probably that the father-in-law to be gave him also incense. Okay, he knelt down and said to the 10 direction Buddha first, obeisance to 10 direction of great wisdom, great compassion, enlightened Buddhas. Please be my witness. I do not fear the long distance and the dangerous journey, going to the sea to take out the treasures, to help other citizens, so that they will not be hungry and thirsty anymore. This merit I dedicate to all the Buddhas in the 10 directions. I want to forward it only to my Buddhahood in the future. Meaning he doesn't want to be a god or a powerful human being, such thing like that, ephemeral thing. Yeah. I am very, very sincere. So please protect all the person who came with me and now they're going back home. Protect them. Bring them home safely. And no accident, no trouble for them. And then he is going down to the sea now. The first day he went, the water is up to his knees. And then when he went together 7 days, and the water up to his waist. And then 7 more days, the water up to his neck. And then he has to swim 7 more days. 7 days swimming. And then he will arrive at the mountain. He broke out 2 branches of tree has 2 walking sticks so that he climbed the mountain. 7 days after he arrived at the top. 7 days he's walking on top of the mountain, and then he come down. Come down the other side, eh? Yeah. And then 7 more days he walk around, on the foot of the mountain, and then he found a water stream. In the water they have a lot of lotus, golden lotus. Not yellow lotus, but golden, yes. But he saw many of the poisonous snakes in there as well. Yeah. Either they lie on top of the lotus or they lay around on the leaf. So he saw that. So he sat down, crossed his legs, and then he tried to concentrate on the samadhi kind of meditation. And he was thinking these snakes in the former lives must be a kind of jealous, angry persons. So now they are exiled here as snakes, reborn as snakes. Yeah, the body look bad and everything is not good for them. Suddenly, because of the love and the compassion of the great charity in meditation, all these snakes suddenly has no more poison. Their poison disappear. So, after that, the great charity man just walked on the flower to the other side of the water. No snake bite him. And then after he arrived at the other side, he saw many other demons, because they smell humans' flesh, so they come into him. And then he also sat down, meditate, compassionate and samadhi. After that, all these demons suddenly change their mind into, loving, merciful being. And then they come and very respectful and happy as him. Bodhisattva, where are you from? So great charity say, sirs, I'm coming to search for the wish-fulfilling jewel. So the demons are happy, saying, oh, this person is full of merit, but he wants to go to see the king of the ocean. Even though he has a lot of merit, but the long distance, how is he going to be able to make it? Okay, I think we have to help him to bring him out of this danger, pass by, and then he can go on his way. So everybody use their demons' power. Demon has power, we don't have. Then, carry him all the way to 400 miles, and then they come back. From then, the great charity goes straight on. And suddenly he saw a big wall, a silver wall, but it emits light like the sun. Now he knows this is the palace of the Ocean King. Yeah. So he was very happy and go inside. Yeah. But around this citadel, around the wall, there's 7 times this kind of water moat, 7 times water, surrounding the wall. And inside that a lot of snakes, poisonous and scary snakes. Yeah. And then great charity thought to himself, these snakes, when they were alive as humans, their heart was so wicked and harmed many people. That's why they have to be born as snakes. Look so scary and wicked like this and poisonous. So he felt very, very sorry for them, and he emit compassionate feeling, like energy like that. And then suddenly all the snakes disappear. Then he can go. When he went to the gate of the city, he saw 2 big dragons. guard in there. When they see great charity come in, they look at him, stare at him. And he also had to meditate on the merciful samadhi. And then the two dragons lower their head. Don't stare at him anymore. He walked on top of the dragon's head and go inside. Then he saw the king of the ocean sitting there in his jewel throne, 7 jewel throne. And he saw great charity came in. He was so surprised. He was thinking, my citadel has 7 times, protection of water, and many poisonous snakes, and then even have dragons and demons. And how can he come here? He must be full of merit. Okay? Yes. And then the king of ocean felt very respectful then. Yeah. Who else would come here? Very respectful. He came out, welcomed him, and asked him to sit on one of the dais, which are made of 7 jewels, 7 precious stones, and then bring all the beautiful food and drink offered to him. After that, he asked him, "Sir, you came here for anything important?" So they say, "Your Majesty, the people on the earth surface, they are very hungry and thirsty. They're poor. Because of that, they have to do many terrible things, and creating terrible, killing karma, all kind of terrible karma they create. And then after they die, they will have to go reborn into the 3 evil paths. I feel so sorry for them. That's why I want to help them. Therefore, I don't mind the long distance and the danger coming here to pay obeisance to you and ask you for the wish-fulfilling jewel, yes, so that I can go home and help everyone on the planet. Please, be merciful and give it to me." Yes. But wish-fulfilling jewel is the most precious. Yes. Even though you came here, your adventurous journey to come here is very laudable, praiseworthy. Normally, I would not dare to refuse you, of course. But you stay here for 1 month first, so that I can make some offering to you, and then you preach to me, and then I will give it to you. What kind of preaching? He's not a priest. But he respects him so much, he thought he's a bodhisattva of some kind. Yes. All right, so every day, the great charity say, "Oh, that is precious. Your Majesty has such a hospitality to keep me here." And then even want to hear some saying, some Dharma. I would not dare to refuse. I will stay. And then every day the king of ocean offer him food and drink, very respectfully and very plentifully. And then when he was eating, all the ocean being come with the music and dancing and singing, beautiful people. It's just excellent music that on the planet we cannot hear, we will not have. And after that, the great charity used all his eloquent talent to preach to the king. After a while, 1 month is up, he said goodbye. And then the king of the ocean take the wish-fulfilling jewel from his tuft of hair, give it to him. And then he said, "Great charity, sir, your mercy heart is so great, so big. Your willpower is so incredible. In the future, you definitely will be a Buddha. After you become Buddha, please accept me then as a disciple, and with wisdom." And then the king of the ocean take the wish-fulfilling jewel from his tuft of hair, give it to him. And then he said, "Great charity, sir, your mercy heart is so great, so big. your willpower is so incredible, in the future you definitely will be a Buddha. After you become Buddha, please accept me then as a disciple, and with wisdom. Then great charity say, excellent, sir, Your Majesty, what kind of ability, what kind of quality, what kind of power does this wish-fulfilling germ has? So the king say, great charity, this jewel has the power to make a rain in 2,000 square miles, yeah? And then that rain will manifest into many different kind of food for all beings to use, the useful thing daily. And then so he's very happy. Accept the jewel, and then thought to himself, he said, this jewel seems very precious, okay, but it's so limited. 2,000 more square miles he didn't like. Yeah, sure. Not enough. It's not as powerful as I thought to help more beings. It's not as I wanted. But never mind, I say goodbye and then take the jewelry and go. And then walking for a while, I think he wants something better. Walking for a while, he saw another citadel with a wall. It's all like green diamonds. Green diamonds, yeah. The same. 7 moats surrounded, lot of water, and then lot of poisonous snakes. Yeah. So he was thinking of himself, the same, nah? Because these snakes in the former lives, as they did not do anything good and they're wicked in their heart, therefore they be born in such a horrible, poisonous being. I have to feel sorry and try to bless them somehow. Yeah. After that, he sit down, and then go in samadhi with a merciful intention and loving them and feeling very, very protective for them. And then after that, of course, all the snakes has no more poisonous quality, the poison gone. And then he got up, walked on the heads of these snakes to go in, because it's water, so then he walked on it like stone to go inside. And when he go in front of the gate, the citadel, he saw 2 dragons, the same, stopping him. And then the same, he do the same thing. When the dragons saw him, they look at him very violently, wickedly, as if say, don't go, don't come in. And then he also sit down, meditate. Yeah. And his merciful energy changed them. And then suddenly they lower their head and become very sweet, like house pets. So he walk on that, go inside. And this another ocean king sat on his 7-jewel throne and was thinking, my God, how can this person go in through all these protective layers of water and snakes and dragons and demons and Dracula, a vampire and all that. So this one is not a normal person. He must have a lot of merit and power. So then he came out and greet him, welcome him respectfully, and asked him to sit. And 7 jewel days. Okay, good. Okay, is it made with 7 jewel or something? No, huh? Okay. And then tell his subordinate brings food and drink the best from the ocean to offer to this man. So he asked, Bodhisattva, where are you from? Is there something necessary here that you have to come here? So he said, Your Majesty, I'm from earth above. Yeah, I come here requesting you the wish fulfilling jewel to help my people. Okay. He said, good sir, This wish fulfilling jewel is very, very rare thing, yeah, in the world. If you want to have it, please stay here 2 months. Yeah. Every day, give me a lecture. Yeah. Teach me, read me a story from the Buddha Sutra. I like. And then after that, I would give it. Huh? Okay. Yeah. So that I can also have a chance to make offering to you. Such a person is rare, so he want to make offering. You know? Yeah, respect. Okay. So great charity say, so precious, precious. If Your Majesty would really require Buddha's true Dharma teaching, I will, of course, share it with you. And then the king of the ocean asked his people to make a very high dais, high is a platform. You know why they do that? Why high? Why not low? Huh?
Can see.
So everyone else can see. Probably he gathered all his, citizens to come and look at him. So he has to sit very high. Yeah, even a musician, they build a high platform for them to play so that all the audience can see. Yeah? Right. Okay, so every day, after making the very high days, a high platform for great charity to come up every day 2 times, I request him to give them the Dharma of the Buddha. After 2 months, of course, they say goodbye. And then the king of the ocean take the jewel from here, offer it to him. He said, great charity, your heart is so vast, your compassion is immense. In the future, definitely you will become Buddha. After you become Buddha, I will be your disciple with magic power. The other one with wisdom. Maybe that was Manchushri then. Who knows? Yeah? Manchushri, maybe that. And this one want to be a disciple with magic power. All right. So, great charity say, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, so will it be. But please tell me, what kind of quality and power does this jewel has? So the king of ocean say, sir, this one can rain down food for all beings within 4,000 square miles. So he's very happy, better than before, upgraded. So he take the jewel, but then he thought to himself, this is better than the other one, but still, it's so limited. Greedy Buddha. It's not as much as I wished, or planned. It's okay, the king and all his officials and citizens see him off. Yeah. After they don't see him anymore, walk too far already, then they came home. Meaning so respectful and so reluctant to let him go. After a while, he saw another citadel. The wall is all made with gold. Beautiful, beautiful. And the light emitted from that citadel wall brightened 100 square miles around it. And then when he go near, he saw also 7 moats around with water and all that, and a lot of snakes, etc., etc. And he did the same thing. He feels sorry for them, and then he sit down and meditate, and their poison gone, and then they all put their head down, and then he walked on them to go in. And then, of course, he saw the 2 dragon again, like this to guard the gate. So he also sit down, meditate, emitting his compassion energy. Yeah. And then the dragon also bend their head, look very sweet and honey, like a pet. Then he walk on them, go inside. Yeah. And then the king, another king of ocean. There are different kings of ocean. Yeah. Sitting on his 7 jewel throne, saw somebody come in, surprise, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, must be a very meritorious person. Yeah. So he come out feeling very respectful and welcome him in and ask, bring all the best food I'll give to him, blah, 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 and ask him, what are you here for? Is there something that you need? So he say, da, 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 na, 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 the same like before. You know already, yeah? Yes, all the beings there are very suffering from thirst and hunger. I came here because I love them, I feel sorry and love them so much. I come here from a long distance to ask you for a wish fulfilled jewel, so that my people will have no more suffering. Yeah. So he said, yeah, you know, there is a precious. Probably have to stay a year here. Oh, no, 4 months. Yeah. If you want it, you stay 4 months, preach to me so that I know some of the Buddha's true Dharma, then I will give it to you. Okay, that's very good, very good. If you want to have Buddha's Dharma, I will sincerely offer you the ultimate teaching. Yeah. All right. The king of ocean, this king of ocean, happy every day. Give him good food, good drink, and then every time with the musician and, dancer, singer, etc., yeah? And then the great charity person, of course, go up on the high days and preach to them the best, yeah. After that, the king come and listen to the Dharma every day without fail and without tiredness, yeah. 4 months long, he arranged a schedule accordingly, and every, proper time always offer proper things for great charity. After 4 months, you say goodbye, and then take the jewel out and give it to him. And then say, great charity, your vows is so great, and your mercy is so high. Because of love for other beings, you don't care of your own body, you're not afraid of danger and hardship. You come here because of them. So, in the future, definitely you will become a Buddha. And thus, I vow to be your disciples with the best memory. Anand, I guess Anand. You know everything, my God. There's no surprise for you anymore. I was going to surprise you, but now you know everything. Okay, so he asked, excellent. If you vow like that, that is really, really good. Definitely you will have your wish fulfilled. Well, could you please tell me the quality, the ability of this jewel? So he said, this jewel can rain down 7 kind of jewels in the vicinity of 8,000 miles square. Jewel now, and not just food and clothes. And so he was very happy to take it. And then he thought to himself, you know what he thought, right? Huh? What? What did he think? Huh? Not enough. We are not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah. He said, this one is better than the other 2. And he was happy, and he was thinking, the earth is only about 7,000 square miles, probably his country. Yeah. He don't know much further than that, I guess, From here, look to there, and the earth's finished, right? The round, and you go to here, oh, that's it. So but this one covers 8,000 square miles, so that's okay for me. Yeah, it's enough. Yes. Yeah, because his earth is so small, only 7,000 square miles, and this jewel can rain down, precious stuff for 8,000 square miles. So that's okay. It's good enough for me. I don't know what he do with 1 extra square miles. Yeah, it rained down into the air or what? No? Okay. So he went out of the third ocean kingdom, put that jewel on his hand, and say, if this is a true wish-fulfilling jewel, take me up into the sky and fly me home. Okay, so is it true like that? Suddenly he was lifted up into the sky and fly for a while, yeah, as a bird. After a while, past one of past the ocean, he landed on the beach and take a rest. On this beach, somewhere on this beach, when he was sleeping, there was some of the dragons around there, knowing that a great charity has came to the ocean king and has got the best wish-fulfilling jewel. So they became greedy. They saw that he's sleeping. They came there, took the jewels from his body, untied the bag, took it, and went down to the ocean, disappeared. Great charity heard some commotion, wake up, open his eyes, don't see anyone, but he saw his 3 jewels gone. And he thought to himself, in this area, it's not possible to have any humans, so it can only be the dragons that stole my jewels. What a waste of my time and my, diligence. I spend so much time and go through so much hardship to get them, so that I can rescue other beings, to fulfill my wish of charity, to give it to others. And you guys came and stole it. If I don't take them back, I will not go back home. Give it back to me, give it. Same stuff. Spoiled brat. I want what I want and I get what I want. Yeah, okay. All right. Even if I die, I will not go back home empty-handed. I will scoop all the water from the ocean until I see you down there. You wait and see. So he's going to empty the ocean now, so that the dragon has nowhere to hide. Oh God! He was just talking to himself like that, and then he was looking for something to scoop the water. And he saw to empty the back of the turtle, Yeah, to empty turtle shell. Yeah. So he took it. And then suddenly one of the gods of the ocean, not the king of the ocean, but, some of the protective gods of the ocean, appear and say to him, this ocean is 336,000 miles deep. Yeah. Is that deep? Yeah?
Very deep.
Very deep? 336,000 miles deep? That's deep, huh? Normal sea is like that, right? Or deeper? Less? Less deep? Oh, this is really deep. Even the whole earth, people come here and scoop it all up. The water will never empty. So only you alone. How can you empty the ocean? So the say to him again, you should know, if you're determined to do something, it will be done. I spent a lot of trouble, and I went through a lot of trouble and time to get the jewels in order to help all beings, all my human fellows. So difficult, so hard, so dangerous, and then I could even get it. Yeah, because I want to become Buddha. So this is scoop in the water, I'll empty the ocean. It's nothing difficult. I could do it. Even the whole earth, people come here and scoop it all up. The water will never empty. So only you alone. How can you empty the ocean? So the Buddhist say to him again, you should know, if you're determined to do something, it will be done. I spent a lot of trouble, and I went through a lot of trouble and time to get the jewels in order to help all beings, all my human fellows. So difficult, so hard, so dangerous. And then I could even get it, because I want to become Buddha. So this is a scoop in the water. I'll empty the ocean. Is nothing that difficult. I will do it. It cannot be more difficult than the journey he had undertaken. That's what he said. And then at that time there was a person on the peaceful heaven. Look down and see that great charity is so determined, to do good work, to help all beings in the world. And then now the dragon stole it from him. He feels it's not fair. So he asked many of his friends, in heaven, heaven friends, come down and quietly help, invisibly, but helping him. Yeah. Whenever great charity scoop the water, then he and other friends put their heavenly raiment inside the water, wet in it, and take it somewhere else and squeeze the water out. So he do some, they do some, but they do quietly. He didn't see it. Yeah. After a while, the water is already lower down 40 miles. Yeah. After one time, 40 miles lower, and then 2 times 80 miles. 3 times 120 miles lower. After the dragon saw that the water level kept lowering, they were so scared. They came up and said to them, okay, stop. Don't scoop all the water out. We cannot leave. Just tell us, what do you want to do with these jewels? Yeah? He said, to save all other beings on the planet Earth. In that case, we are so many dragon beings here. Why don't you give us? Why you have to go and give it to the planet Earth humans? So he said, in these oceans there are many beings, for sure. But these beings are not so suffering like the humans above on the surface of the earth, yes, because they don't have enough food to eat. They don't have enough clothes to wear. Therefore, they have to do many wicked things to survive, like killing each other, cheating each other, trampling on each other, competing with each other, all kind of bad behavior to survive. When they doing full 10 wicked things, killing, stealing, lying, all the kind of thing like that, to survive. And after they die, they will suffer even more because they will be born in hell or animals or hungry ghosts. Therefore, I come down to the ocean king to ask for the wish fulfilling jewel. So I'm able to buy clothes and food for them first. And then after that, I will teach them the 10 wholesome deeds. And after the dragons heard, he said that they returned the 3 jewels. The gods that protect the ocean saw his heart, his spirit so determined like that. So he went in front of him and he vowed that your determination is so powerful, your heart is so great. In future, you definitely will be a Buddha. I vow to be your disciple that is very diligent. Who is a diligent disciple of Buddha? Number 1 diligent, who was it? No, not Anand. Somebody else, huh? I forgot the name. Like Anand is memory number 1. Maudalayayana is magical number 1. Sariputra is wisdom number one. Mahakaship is number one, diligent, practicing diligent. Okay, I think. If not, we are sorry. We are not Anand, we don't remember too much. So after he took the jewels back, he flew up, and then he looked down, he saw the people who was with him before in his group. So he landed down. They all see him so happy, so glad to see him safe come back. So they asked him, where are you from? Where have you come from? Where did you come from? We are so happy to see the best friend. Yes. And then they all shake his hand, hug him, kiss him, blah, blah, blah. And then all together they go back to his country, Phóng Bạc. Katile, the father, heard that great charity came back from the sea safe and sound. Of course he come out and then bring everybody home, make a party for them. After that, they talk about, the whole journey, etc., etc. And then great charity pointed the jewels to all the stores, and all the store filled back again, like before, even better. It's full of jewelry, silver, gold, diamonds, platinum, anything. And then Katile. Katile is, it's not the father, the father-in-law to be. So he was happy, and then he brought his daughter out, put jewelry and beautiful clothes and bring her out, and give her to great charity. When they are leaving his house, he offered 500 artisans, like lady-in-waiting and all that, to help the wife, and to have his daughter, also 500 great white elephants as dowry, accompany his daughter. So the great charity give all the elephants and all that for his friend to ride and going home. The farewell party is so great. Everybody come out and look. The whole country hear about it. Since great charity left home to go to the sea, the parents miss him so much, worry about him so much, crying a lot day and night, so sorrowful, crying that they became blind. Don't worry. The jewels, remember? So when a great charity came back, he came and prostrate in front of the parents and etc., asking for health and all that and everything else. And then because both of them are very happy, but they don't see anymore. So they just touching their head and look, checking the nose and eyes if it's still there, of their son or not. Yes. They say, you have the heart to leave us, and went in such a long way and such a long time. Both of us miss you and feel so sorry. But did you get any precious thing from the sea to bring back? Say, yes, Father. I have asked the king of the ocean, so for the wish-fulfilling jewel. You take it and have a look to see if it's precious or not. So the father took it and said, this is like one of the stone in our yard outside. What is so precious about it? Like the pepper we have in here. They don't see. The father is blind already, you see? So just put it there. He didn't know yet. The son didn't know that they're blind. So I say, you take the precious stone to see if it's precious or not. Boasting, And then he took and he touched it. He said, this is like one of our pepper outside. What is so precious? And why you wasted your youth and your energy and, risking your life to go out such a long way and go in the sea for that. Oh, what for you bring this useless thing here? So great charity knew that they're blind now, don't see nothing. So he took the jewel, touched the eyes of both parents, and their eyes became normal again, can see again. I told you I know everything. Yeah. And then their eyes are even brighter, better ability than before. Both of them are so touched, yeah, so awe. Then they say, wow, precious, how precious. Even though you have gone through a lot of suffering and hardship, but it's all worth it. Yeah. And then the great charity, raise up the jewels, and he said, like hula hoop, yeah. Please make the seat, the chairs of my both parents become a throne of 7 jewels with the canopy cover on top. Then, immediately, it's the wish fulfilled, wish fulfilling jewel. And then after that, you say, make all the store of my parents, of my king, and of the king officials, and all the citizens full of jewelries, and everything. Yeah, what do they do? Everybody have gold and silver, then who's planting vegetable and all that for us? If everybody is so rich, and who's planting vegetable and food? God, next time you come, what can I do? What will I do? No food, no vegetable? Because everybody is so rich already. After he said that, the whole country, from the king to the poorest citizen, all their houses are full of jewels and gold and silver, yeah, and other stuff. Everybody was so surprised and happy. After this period of time, great charity ordered somebody, his worker, to go around 5,000 miles, 8,000 miles. He told me that the Earth is only 7,000 miles, so where the the people will fall into the space or what? And tell everybody, announcing to everyone, great charity has gone out into the sea and safe and happy to come back. Everyone, whatever you want, food or drink or anything, you will have it. But the whole country citizen must keep vegan diet. Be vegan, make peace. Yes. Then you will be able to enjoy this blessing. If not, no. Yeah, that's it. That's the mean. Yeah. On the 7th day, great charity go take a shower and clean himself, or wear new clothes, and go to a big piece of clearance, just land, and put all 3 of them on a big canopy, very high canopy. And then he hold a pot with a lot of incense burning on it, and vow this. All the beings on this earth who suffer a lot of hunger and thirst and poverty, I would want them to escape from the poverty and suffering. If this is truly wish-fulfilling jewel, then please rain down gradually whatever they need for everyone, for the necessity for everyone. After he say that, suddenly all the cloud, beautiful cloud, come in everywhere, and then the wind clean away all the dirty and garbage on the surface of the earth, and then rain comes down, clean up first, wash out whatever leftover dust and all that, and then suddenly all the food and drink rain down after that. Yeah. And then after that, 5 kind of cereals also flew down all over, everywhere, and then clothing and cloth and everything, and then all kind of things, everything, all over the planet. Yeah. And then from then on, the whole planet, everyone has everything they need. Yeah, including jewelry and precious substance. After that, because too many, so they regarded diamond, gold, silver, it is like stone, no value. We wish, huh? You wish, huh? You wish you have half of that, huh? After he saw that all the citizens happy, contented with whatever they need, and then he asked someone else come in announcing something again. All the citizens before don't have enough food to eat, don't have enough clothes to wear, etc. Don't have precious things in your house, that's why you're killing each other. Just blind by interest, blind by your own self-defense. You don't care about whether it's right or wrong deeds. Yeah. After you die, you will fall into the three wicked paths. Yeah. And if you're already from the dark area, you even enter the darker area. And then life after life will suffer so much. Yeah. Because of my compassion for you. So I forgot my own safety, went into deep in the sea, etc. Go through a lot of hardship and danger to bring home this wish-fulfilling child, so as to give enough every necessity for all the citizens in the country. Now, I would like all of the citizens to try to practice the 10 wholesome deeds, yeah, and keep your speech, action, and thinking pure and merciful, compassionate, loving and kind, filial and protective of each other. Do not be too careless about this. Then you will be able to escape the three wicked paths, the three evil paths. Life after life, you will be born in heaven or earth, enjoying richness and happiness. And then after that, he writes many letters, similar thing, send it to all the king, officials and citizens of other countries, yeah, to do the same. Not only that, he used many expedient means to lead all beings into the righteous path, yeah, cut off the wicked deeds and diligent practice of wholesome actions. At that time, on the planet here, everyone rely on his blessing, has everything they need. And also diligent practice, the 10 wholesome deeds. And then they think they don't know what to do to repay his kindness. They can only know how to obey his teaching, yeah, and become more humble, keeping mind, speech, and action pure, to repay his love. Because of that, after they die, all of them gone to heaven. Now, the Buddha remind everybody, Sariputta, you should know, Nikolida, at that time was my father now, yeah, the king. And the mother who gave birth to great charity is now my mother again, Maya, the Queen Maya. The great charity person was my former incarnation. The king of the ocean of the silver citadel is now Sariputta. We know everything before already. We knew already. The ocean king who stay in the diamond, lily, maybe it's not diamond, it's like crystal, crystal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Is now Maudalalayana. Yeah, you know, the number one, magical. Yes. And the ocean king who stay in the golden citadel now is Anand. Yeah, he wants to become the memory number one. Eh? Yeah. The god of the ocean now is Livyat. At that time, Anand was the king of ocean, treated me generously and respectfully. And he knows what time I need what. Yeah. And the same today, he likes to do the same for me. He wanted to have these three conditions. If he were to be my assistant, I accept all that. So Anand, Anand is very, very glad, yes, that the Buddha repeated his former reincarnations. So he stood up, kneel straight in front of the Buddha, put his palm together and said, "Praise be the World Honor One. I sincerely wish to be your assistant, your attendant. Yeah. Please accept me." So everybody was so happy and touched, because of hearing the Buddha's story of a past lifetime, how he sacrificed, how he risked his life for everyone else. And then everybody concentrate, meditate. At that time, some people reach such and such. Some people even reach Arahant. Some people even reach Patekya Buddha. Yeah. Other even inspired to seek Buddhahood. Yeah. Other also even reach the level of non-retreat, non-return. Everyone happy, bowed to the Buddha and withdrew. End the story. We thank the Buddhas and Anand and all the saints and the disciples, great disciples of the Buddha, for this beautiful example of sacrifice, compassion and love. Thank you so much.
We thank you.
I say thank you, I say thank you the Buddha and Anand. I didn't mean thank you, but thank you for listening. Yeah. Okay, yeah, any question?
Thank you, Master, for reading these beautiful sutras for us in last days. And this really enlightened our mind to understand the Buddhist and what Shakyamuni Buddha has done for us, for the living beings. And we were truly ignorant because before, for example, I don't really believe if people bow to some Buddha's image or giving something, and that's all nonsense. I was thinking like that way, and I am feeling now very pity. And if I continue thinking like that way, it was really bad. Yeah. Because now in Mongolia, we are the Buddhist country. Yes. And we are trying to work with monastery, the head of the monks, to promote vegan. And as you said, the lamas eating meat.
No, he's not eat meat anymore. The Dalai Lama?
No. The Mongolian lamas.
Okay.
And that was really a hard thing for us to see.
Yeah.
But suddenly, maybe half a year ago, the head of the monastery's initiative, the monastery has own very big vegetarian restaurant.
Vegetarian restaurant?
Restaurant.
Okay.
Before they have never talked about like that kind of things, but suddenly they
opened a restaurant.
Accepted to have such a restaurant.
Okay.
And the Krishna.
The what?
Krishna.
Krishna school?
Krishna, yes. School.
Hare Krishna, Hare
No,
Krishna.
no. The Hare Krishna disciples made that restaurant, to run the restaurant.
Run the restaurant.
For the Buddhist monastery.
Okay, wonderful. A good cooperation.
Yeah, good cooperation. And we helped them to promote that restaurant. And we now continuously, exactly what we are trying to promote people is don't kill animal for people die. In 49 days, don't kill animals. That was the first thing we were trying to promote, using the head of the monastery. Because if he speaks, it's like a pope speaking in Italy.
Of course.
So it's very important to influence.
Should be the example.
Yes. And second thing we're trying to promote is don't kill animals, celebrating for newborn baby. After 2 years, also celebration, like a very big celebration.
Also kill animals,
these two kind of things we are trying to start to promote to all nations.
Very good.
And
excellent.
This story is really, linkage with what we are doing and really helpful for us. We are on the right way.
Right road, You go and print this Buddhist Sutra, copy from internet and give it to them.
Yeah, and I also would like to name of this sutra, if possible, if it's
what sutra?
The sutra you read for...
Now? This one or the other?
Yeah, if it has a name, we would like to find it.
It has a name, but it's Vietnamese name. Okay.
Maybe translate.
I don't really know how to translate it. There's the one, the past vows of Erstwhile Bodhisattva. That's good enough even.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Another one?
This one I don't know. They don't say any in English here. Just all the Buddha's past life story, You check it out, okay? This is all about Buddha's past life and his great disciples' past life. According to the Vietnamese name, and this is like the Sutra of Sages, saints and sages.
We have a great master, so we ignore other masters. And now we understood it was wrong. We should pray for Earth Star Buddha and other Buddhas. And Master, if you allow us, or if you, we have our singer brother in here.
Who?
This brother, our Mongolian brother, he is a singer. And to enjoy you a little bit after reading this long sutras, we would like to sing.
So it's my time to enjoy,
Thank you, Master, for everything. Wow.
You sing now and I rest.
Yes. Master, so first we would like to dedicate this song to you, which was composed and dedicated to you by our initiate brothers. It's called Queen Mother of Universe. You've heard it before in 2012, right?
Don't remember.
All right, so let's do it one more time, and all the Mongol initiates, let's sing together for Master. 박수다 함께 넣어주세요. хан хорвоо гэрэл төлөсөн хатан дэдэж минь харин илчээ татруудсан цаглшгүй хачтан минь бурхдын гигэн орносоо буугаад тамин ирвүдэ боян заяг минь тэгшэлсэн буэн аядгоо хайрдвода уйлимин уриг нэмигзэн байж зовж 질러서 바다 호리민네 우린 조대 군슬렁백 자락 질러서 가다 이지민네 보라하딘 기갱 어른나서 보하드 탐인 일부대 보양 자야금인 딕시드생 부행하여도 하르드보다. Voila. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Master. This was dedicated and composed for you by our initiate brothers of
beautiful,
Mongolia.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Queen
Thank
Mother
you.
of Universe.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
If you would allow me, I would like to sing another song for everyone, and let's have some fun. I have to say I am truly deeply thankful to you because I had the privilege to perform for the people that were in the art exhibition of our Master Supreme Master Qinghai. It was in Taichung in Taiwan last month, and we had a great fun and party there. So I would like to share the feeling of that art exhibition party with you guys. And let's all sing together. It's Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. It's one of your favorite songs, Master. Fly me to the moon, let me swing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hands. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, we love you. Master, thank you. Woo! Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Where did you study English? Are you in England or America? Study there?
No, Master.
Study in Mongolia?
Yeah, I studied English in Mongolia, my high school. My parents sent me to a private school.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they understood the importance of English, and I'm very thankful to them now.
Yeah, it's
that
good.
I can understand you.
Yeah, it's good. You understand anyway. Very good. Excellent. You could even sing in English. Wonderful.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Thank you. Merci.
Thank you, thank you. Really nice. I like the Mongolian song better.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have another song that all the Mongolians...
Oh,
get to
yes,
sing
actually we
together?
have. Master.
This is very nice.
Yeah, this
nice.
song is actually every Mongolians know this song. It's called "Smile, Lady, Smile" because that's what you are.
Oh,
and it's a song about women and ladies that decorate our lives so much, and we love you. That's the meaning of the song.
Gratefulness
for the women, yeah, and their smiles. So we dedicated this song.
Yeah.
Sülmük tingri narnatsın Silgir khati hang urgun shudogor Zingit zadoste murzirichtsen Zimsirchim berdan shimijawachtan Buswi min chinem stil javare Sintirhum bardan chimijaware Busqui minchi nemskil javare Sintirhum bardan chimijaware Sitskin dilben horing oskerbad Sibirhung ochting toyatsang atchang Turudugurugok Sagadok hugik Taştor hugçmin aşıge tavşıktan Busqui minchi nemskil javare Simsirhum bagdan chimi javare Busqui minchi nemskil javare Simsirhum bagdan chimi javare La 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 Sintirhum bagdan chimi javare
Very, very nice.
Thank you,
I
Master.
like the sound, even though I don't understand. It was very nice. All the women like it. They love you now. They love Mongolian now. Yeah. Somebody is speaking out for us. You see, we women normally say we're nothing, we're no good. But the Mongolian love us. Wonderful people, wonderful. I remember when you make one time conference and all the Mongolian, so much talent, so beautiful. And one of the best shows that we could see. Beautiful. At that time, I wish I could be, physically in Mongolia even. It was so beautiful. Thank you, huh? How many Mongolian today here?
14 of us.
14?
Yeah.
Oh, at one time? Or you just came today? No, yesterday?
3 days ago.
3 days ago. You came earlier, right? You come back same time with him?
Yes.
Or earlier? Same time?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow all of you gone?
No, someone. Me and some brother.
Understand? Okay. That was a beautiful song, huh? The first song was beautiful. The second song was so happy too. Lovely. I'm really pleased. What is?
It's a long story. Are you a little bit refreshed there?
No pressure.
No, a little bit fresh.
Refreshing. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. I read the same story like every monk would read to you. Why you say you don't know about that?
Before, it was not heard from you, so we don't believe that much about the stories. No, someday, especially the hell stories, I really don't believe. When I was child, I read all of them, but it's like somebody written it. It's maybe too far than speaking. But now we truly understand, and we are very happy. There is also ways for the people. If they pray for the Buddhas or Christ, they have some ways to
liberate themselves, at least out of hell.
Yes, because it's difficult to all initiated or meditate. It's difficult. So it's very happy to know about all these stories.
Why difficult?
Maybe to be initiated needs much. I don't know how to say, but I think it's not easy to because not everybody doing this.
Not everybody.
Get initiation, it's hard.
Oh yes, that's right. So just tell them, read the sutra, but they have to believe sincerely also, so that this belief, the sincerity, will connect with the Buddha power, not just blah blah blah. Now understand? Connecting from inside. So they have to be sincere, humble, really request. Yeah. Yesterday. Because for the initiate, it's more direct, it's easier, okay? But for other people, even though you say reciting the Buddha's name and the past Buddha and then, or do something, then finally you will be Buddha. But meanwhile, there's so many thousands, hundreds of aeons passed already, understand? And then even then you might be led into temptation and have been suffering meanwhile, like the old lady who killed the buffalo. Yeah. Before that life, she has painting, repairing the Buddha stupa even. That's a lot of merit. And then the 32 people was also helping her to do that. There's a lot of merit for them too. But even then, merit is one thing, sin is another thing. When you're born in here, you forget your merit. And then the Maya and all that try to drag you down, and doing one mistake, and then you finished. Maybe the merit is still there. The merit of painting the stupa is still there, but you don't reap it until many other lifetimes. And meanwhile, you suffer already because you kill a buffalo, just one buffalo, an animal. It's not like killing a human being even. And then suffer 500 lifetimes, being killed, being chased, dying in the prime of youth. Even you have strong power, muscle and all that, still get killed. Yeah? And then the mother, the old woman, because helping them to kill the buffalo, just helping and eating, not like she's the main point, to the main one who wants to kill the buffalo. She's just helping, just lending her things and her yard, And then still she has to be the mother of these 32 people and suffer life after life, seeing them killed in front of her eyes in such a way. So no matter what, of course the enlightenment, immediate enlightenment is the best. So you have one lifetime finished. If you practice directly the light and the sound of the universe, then you are direct in. Okay? Don't have to be reborn again and enjoy the merit or suffer the sin. Okay? It's the best. When you're born in here, you forget your merit. And then the Maya and all that try to drag you down, and doing one mistake, and then you finished. Maybe the merit is still there. The merit of painting the stupa is still there, but you don't reap it until many other lifetimes. And meanwhile, you suffer already because you kill a buffalo, just one buffalo, an animal. It's not like killing a human being even. And then suffer 500 lifetimes, being killed, being chased, dying in the prime of youth. Even you have strong power, muscle and all that, still get killed. Yeah? And then the mother, the old woman, because helping them to kill the buffalo, just helping and eating, not like she's the main one who wants to kill the buffalo. She's just helping, just lending her things and her yard, And then still she has to be the mother of these 32 people and suffer life after life, seeing them killed in front of her eyes in such a way. So no matter what, of course the enlightenment, immediate enlightenment is the best. So you have one lifetime finished. If you practice directly the light and the sound of the universe, then you are direct in. Okay? Don't have to be reborn again and enjoy the merit or suffer the sin. Okay? It's the best. Otherwise, Buddha Sutra, Buddha's name, so that you don't go to hell. But it's just a problem. One problem is that, you see, even at the time of death, before you go into the three evil paths, just before that, even if you remember Buddha's name, just one Buddha's name, or one sentence from here, then the road to hell is closed for you. Even if you've done a lot of bad things. Everything is illusion anyway. Killing, stealing, robbing, it's all back and forth karma in the cycle of revenge and back and forth each other. So therefore, the name of the Buddha is true, at least truer than those karmic consequences. So if you repeat the names of the Buddha, meaning your mind, your thinking are toward the truth instead of toward the fake, then immediately the hell and all the bad destiny close in front of you. So at least you are saved. For that, life. And then you will be born maybe in heaven or human's being. But then who knows the next life if you even remember the Buddha's name again, if anybody remind you again, okay? It's not like all the person on the planet know the names of these Buddhas. Even though Buddhism is spreading everywhere, but most of the Buddhist monks, they are modest, you see? Yeah. If you offer them something, then they take it. If you don't offer, they don't do anything. If you build a temple, help them build temple, then they accept and they stay there. And if you come and ask them about Buddhist Sutra, then they will tell you. If you don't ask, they also don't tell. They're not like outgoing, make lecture everywhere. Everybody knows the Buddha's name. You see what I mean? Yeah. Therefore, even to know the Buddha's name is very difficult already. And then, okay, you are rescued that lifetime when you die. Then you are not going to hell. But you don't know next life, okay? Suppose you even know the names of the Buddha. When you die, all the karma come and tear you apart. Your thought, your body is all in pain, mostly. If you are very sinful when you were alive, then when you die, it's very suffering. And maybe you can't even remember the name of the Buddha. So at least just say, pray to all the Buddhas in the 10 directions. Please rescue me. Just say that, because the names are sometimes difficult, So just remember one name. Maybe Sakyamuni Buddha, Medicine Buddha, Earth Store Bodhisattva, these simple names, okay? Or Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, tell them that. That's why many people just tell the outside lay people to recite Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, or Sakyamuni, it's easier because they are famous. Or Amitabha, understand? Otherwise, all the names of all the Buddhas is very difficult to remember all. One name is enough. It's just only, the difficulty is that only if you remember it at the time of dying, or anyone reminds you of that, that is a problem. But I sing this song, Namo Amitabha Buddha, in Chinese. That's also good. You just give it to them, to the Buddhists. They don't mind, they accept it. They don't care about me, about my teaching, but they know I'm singing the Buddha's name. That'll be okay in their ears. That's why I sing it, okay? Even the Catholic heard it, okay too. The Sikh heard it, okay too. It's still the name of the Buddha. The Buddhas don't care if you're Sikh or if you're Hindu. They're all the same up there. They're all friends, The Sikh guru is also a Buddha. Yeah, the Hindu master also a Buddha. So it doesn't matter. Just one tape like that, it's okay. Yeah. That is why there's a tradition when people die, they invite the priest. Some don't even know why. But when they come, they read the names of Jesus Christ, for example, Yeah. Or they read the name of some Hindu masters or some Sikh guru. Then you heard the name of the Buddha when you die. That's a Buddha. Any Buddha. Then you also rescue that moment from hellfire. Once you're out of it, then you have more chance to improve and then to be rescued more later. If you're in hell already, then you stay there until don't know when, until your sin is finished. Once the sentence already passed down, it's very difficult, very difficult. Unless you have a living master already initiated, maybe. Yeah, it depends also on the power of that master and on the sin that you made. You think, okay, it's one name of the Buddha, I remember. Even if you're not initiated, you say you remember. But at the time of death, maybe not. Just on the verge of death, you have to recite it then. Or before you go into hell, at the hell gate, you must recite it then. In the 49 days, if people keep repeating it to you, then maybe you're okay. But if not, then there's just so much suffering there. You heard it, right? It's terrible, terrible. And when it's forever, forever, forever like that, then it's really, really, I don't know how anyone could even fall into that and bear it. Sometimes you're sick, you have headache, just 2-3 hours and you can bear already. Imagine, huh? Or you're operated, or you cut yourself, or wounded, or have to bandage, or cast, in cast, and you're terrible already. Imagine anything else. Forever, forever like that. Day and night, non-stop. Oh, God. It is precious to be human, but it's a curse also. It depends on how you take care of your life. Very difficult to go on the right path because survival leads you to every opposite or bad directions which you don't even want. But then slowly you're in there and you can't go out anymore. You don't remember even how to get out. Survival make you do many things. And even when you die, if you don't have a master or if you don't have somebody read sutras or remind you the name of the Buddha, many of the ghosts who come and, in these 49 days or when you're dying, they come and appear like your dead father or your past mother or brother and sister, auntie, whatever. They come and say, hey, come with me, this is the way. And you trust them because you think these are relatives. So you are attacked by all sides, by your own karma and by the ghosts. And so if there is no benevolent being, just such as the ghost king of life, or the earth-store bodhisattva who were trying so mightily to fight away these ghosts, and then you fall anytime into hell. Of course, you don't have to remember any of them. Yeah. Yeah. If you have one master, he's good. Yes. Just many others don't have. Many others don't have. A lot of people in the world don't have anything. They don't even believe in Jesus or Buddha or Guru Nanak or Mahavira or any good things. Many. That's really pitiful. Okay. Oh my God, 10 o'clock already? Did you eat? Dinner? Lunch? Okay. It's very good. It's very good. What else you want me to do? It's a long story, but you are going tomorrow or today? Some of you? Tomorrow? Okay. Tomorrow. Good. And this next day? After tomorrow? Okay. And this after tomorrow? Huh? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow. Have a good trip, yes. We'll probably see each other again somewhere or here. This retreat is good. I feel it's good, yeah. That I have a little more balance. Like I have my retreat time and have time for you and time to do some other things and time to give comfort to my dogs. Last retreat was crazy. I felt very badly ill afterward because the bad treatment of my body did not take care well. Too much work and nothing coming for the physical repairment. It was really terrible. So we should not do this kind of extreme anymore. Just everybody come and all want to see me, and I just work and I see one group after another, and no time to rest, no time to recover, no time to eat, no time, and get sick and don't have time to take medicine. If take medicine, then just some little biscuits like that every day, and it was too much. Yeah, we don't go to that extreme anymore. This time is good. Yeah, and this last time karma, don't let me stay here. So every night, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I have to go home. Go home too tired, nothing there to replenish the physical energy. And so I got very sick. But it's not only that, it's something else also, karma. So this time I stay here, and I don't waste at least 3 hours coming and going. Because from here to the house where I stay is about 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, more than 1 hour, I think. So I wasted all that time also to come and go. Some of you just 45 minutes away from your home and you complain already. Yeah, sometimes I have to travel far away to see you. And even to come here. Do not complain. Whatever you have is good. Yeah. In your place, if you can buy a center for yourself, if you can afford, that is very good. It's yours. And the energy is always the same. A rental place is not always the same. Whatever it is, it's not always bad for us, okay? We have to think more positively and do not complain too much. You just meditate well, sincerely, and everything will come accordingly. Just one person is easy to take care, like the husband meditate and dedicate his marriage to his wife, then it's easy. Because they live together, every day their energies are similar, and for one person it's easy. But even then it takes this man 1 month. Every day 3 hours. Oh God. Who can do so much for his wife? But then, even then, one person only, understand? Not to talk about such a mix, big part of karmas and egos. It is very difficult for me sometimes. You sit and you dream and you think everything is easy for Master. It's not like that. It's not like that. Even the Buddha, if you don't believe me, at least the Buddha is the greatest, okay? Suppose Buddha is the greatest. And look at all his disciples. Sariputta don't even want to take the old man in because he's old and cannot help the other monks to take care of the things. Yeah? And then the other monks refuse him. For example, Devadatta, no? His cousin, trying to harm him all the time. I'm sure there are many more who are not too good disciples. But Sariputta just have that one mistake. But otherwise, in those times, people are less fighty, less stubborn than now. They have more time. They don't have television. They don't have sport Sunday. They don't have, football game and all kind of games. They don't have cars. Now mind is more pure, more easy. Even then, he still have trouble. Some people want to harm him and all that stuff. You just read that some disciple offering gold to to pave the garden or the forest for him, but you don't read many other hardship he has, even as a Buddha. And then even then, at that time, people are more pure already, not less contaminated in the brain from so many toxin, chemical toxin and all that we have right now. So their brain is more simple, and more clean, easy to talk to. Nowadays, we are contaminated with all kind of poison, from methane, from CO2, from food that we eat with insecticide and pesticide, and the water we drink with the chemical run in it, we ruined. Nowadays, if the Buddha comes here, he would not even think of, I should go to Nirvana. He would just go. Understand? Yes. When the Buddha just became a Buddha, he observed that the beings there is so difficult to teach. He says, better he go to Nirvana. He just thinking like that. But now if he come here, he look, and he say, he don't even think, he just go. So the Brahman king will have no chance to come down and beg him to stay even. Because Buddha was thinking, so he has a chance to come down, fly down and stop, interfere and tell Buddha, please stay because of this, because of that. But if he just go, then he has no chance. Even then, all the heavens and earth and hell praise him that He's great because he do things that's difficult to do. He teach the beings that's so difficult to teach. They praise him, you know, sky high, in many sutras. Yeah. If he come here now, in our toxic time, you know, of body, mind, and spirit, then maybe all the heaven being will fall down here and prostrate to him day and night to praise him. Don't you think so? Lucky he went before everything become worse. When he's alive, he predicted that in 500 years later, there will be Dharma ending age, kind of Dharma ruin age. You know, people will be more trouble, more stubborn and more difficult. He doesn't know. 4 times 500 years, 2,000 years, 3,000 years later, which is our time now. Can you imagine how worse it has been? Only 500 years after his nirvana, he predicted that it's difficult already. Now it's 6 times more than that. So you take care of your life, okay? It's your life. I can only tell you what to do, but I cannot force you. It is your life, your future. So you take good care of that. Because you don't know if you can be born human and have such good condition again. Try not to complain a lot. Try to see things positively and accept situation, okay? But nevertheless, all the centers should work together. Every time we do things without love, there's a hole in our protective layer, personally as well. Only peace and love can protect you more, apart from the holy names and the Buddha's power and all that. When you're practicing, all the Buddhas in the past, meaning all the masters in the past and present, are helping you, also blessing you all the time. All the angels protecting you. But you have to be really sincere so you can connect better. It's like the television, has to be good, otherwise it go kack, kack, and then the picture goes jumping. Yeah? Okay? Not that the Buddhas or the saints in the past or present don't bless you. It's just you don't get it. So have to take care of yourself. Wherever you go, take care of yourself and tell others to be more modest, more humble, more cooperative. Okay? There's no winner and loser in our circle. Just brothers and sisters. I trust you will all do that. Thank you. Love you.喝下水 I love you 就好了，不然怎么就讲好多语言好了？我听清楚哈，清楚这里哈，太好了 ，OK， 好，大家保重 ，OK。对不起，没办法，什么人都照顾。
你很好。
拿这个给我，饼干。
好，拿那个饼干。
OK 哈。要回去了吗？是吗？明天吗？后天。Going tomorrow？ 以后有空有机会再来。回去跟师父，替师父问候大家 ，OK 哈？
师父保重，师父保重，保重，保重，保重，
上帝保佑。谢谢。 你们都当和尚睡外面。拜拜。再见。太辛苦了，各个地方太辛苦哈。mấy vị hả? Xin lỗi nha, không có đủ chỗ. Cảm ơn sư phụ. Trời Phật bảo hộ quý vị. Chào nha bác. 谢谢你们来看书，谢谢师父，好爱你哦，谢谢师父，祝师父安康，cảm ơn quý vị, về mình giỏi, về bảo vệ, bảo trọng Ngọc Thảo,大家保重，上帝保佑 ，OK？ 师父也是哦，啊 ，Thank you， 上帝保佑 ，OK？